All right. I think we're ready. We're ready to go. Awesome. Let's go like this. There. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. We are live. Let me get my microphone set up just a little bit different. There we go. Welcome in. So, where are we? Oh, it's been a while since I've been on this map. Like a couple days anyways. There's Big A. First. New microphone settings, Big A, so double check. Test. 1, 2, 3. Test, is it working well? Good. How's the volume? I tested it. I got a new microphone setting, an equalizer mixer, shall we say. Does it sound pretty good? Does it? I hope so. I got the gain and everything all switched over. But welcome in to Dark Forest. This is episode number 13. I figured I'd come on and do a live so you guys get a chance to actually see my farm and actually interact with me about the farm. And so how are you guys doing? Well, how's Big A doing? Good. Oh, that was really loud. So I found out you can't shout into this microphone. It's a little different than my other one, so can't shout into this one. This one will go blow your eardrums out. So anyways, welcome to Dark Forest. Let me get us up in the air and wave your hands like you just don't care. Yeah, we'll go like this. Okay, so I took Big A's advice and I am using the monoslope cow barns. They each hold 1,000. I only have 200 cows right now because we're only episode 13. So I've got 2 big sheds that came with the Platinum Experience. Like the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Just the Platinum. I've got a silo. I've got 2 sheds here. I got the Colossus. Ever since I started using this with Big A over on the multiplayer server, I am absolutely in love with this Colossus. I've got the Neverland 12-meter cedar. We have not many equipment because I got rid of a lot of it because I wasn't using a lot of it. I got rid of a lot of factories because, as you can see up in the right-hand corner, we are making so much money from wood chips alone that we can just buy stuff. The only thing I made is lime. There's Kobe. Welcome in. It's Saturday. Took a week or so off. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just giving a kind of a farm tour because you guys have only seen time lapses on this. It's been about 3.5 weeks since I've actually done a recorded video on this map. So I figured I'd come on and do some stuff like that next week. If I do decide to live stream next week, it's a brand new game. I'm excited about that. So not going to give it away yet. And I've got my slurry spreader that I sent to Big A so he can use this. This is edited by me. I don't know if I sent you my version or not, but I did send you the version originally. This is set up for realistic usage. Anyways, let's get up here and you guys can see how much trees I've actually cleared. All the way up. We have now upgraded to the Trex. The only disadvantage is the Trex does not count how many trees. So the last thing that we left off on with trees is 2,237. There's Cowboy. Welcome in. It's been a week. Well, this is the second week since I haven't streamed. So figured I'd come on and give you guys a little tour of my farm on Dark Forest. So I gotta make sure I gotta turn that down. So let me move it away from my face because when I start to talk loud, this new microphone is definitely a lot more touchy than the old one. But as you can see, I can't show it here. 2,237 trees that I've cut down. But now that we're on to the Trex, it doesn't keep track anymore. So we're on this is called the Purple People Eater. You guys have seen this on my Yukon Valley. This thing eats trees and spits them out for yesterday's breakfast. So today's episode, we are going to finish plowing in this field, get it fertilized, get it limed, get it seeded. We have one field already here full of oats. And on the map, I will show you, this field is 28.04 acres, our first field. And then, as you can see, we are plowing in our second field here. But I just want to show you, we're right here with the Trex, right? So that to this is almost 3,000 trees that I've cut down. So you see how this has a lake here. As we come across, what we're going to do is level this out. You'll make this disappear. This will go underground. We'll keep leveling it. All these little spots will level. And we'll keep moving. We'll keep right on moving. As you can see how what it does is some of the ground is quite high. So we cut down the trees. We gave up mowing first because I'll tell you why in a minute. But you can see how actually deep this is. This is leveling it right to ground level. I mean, that gives you an idea of how tall that is. So we're going to do that across the board. I'll show you how close we are, and then we'll get busy. Let's go. So you can see on the map how close we are to this lake. We're going to come right across it, level it straight across. It's going to make this all fill in, disappear, all the way up. It'll be all gone. And then we'll keep going, and all these little mounds will be gone. That's my goal, anyways. We'll see. I'm a month into the map, and I haven't even gotten a quarter of the map done yet. So it's a long process. I am going to be starting up, once this is done, I'm going to be starting up a another forestry map. Big A's already picked it for me. So, whoops. That one and that one. All right, so. But it's going to be handcuffed. It's not going to be the same as this, and we are going to be $100 million in debt. So let's make sure we create our fields. We have the Steiger. We have big equipment on this map. The Steiger Versatile, which is great, 676 horsepower. So it's great, great, great. So how you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing awesome. And I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Because I'm going to fill you guys in on a few things on why I took some time off. And what's changing. And changing to permanent, shall we say. So, hope you guys grab yourself a drink. Hope you guys grab yourself a snack and a sandwich. And let's go. So, I love these little articulated tractors for one reason and one reason only. Turning. But other than that, and I can't even get back. I'm so used to doing this by myself. Now I got to do it on camera. All right, so let's hit our cruise control. And we're going to go all the way up the other end. So there's one disadvantage on this map. If you do decide to flatten it, some of the stumps will kind of hang. So luckily for us in Fs22, we have the ability to fly. So you get yourself a chainsaw, you get it out, you fly, and you cut down the stumps that's like below the surface. Is it often? No. I think I've done like 2 in this whole area. But you can see that now that once it's flattened, the border looks a lot more better than what it did. So I'm very happy with that. But let me fill you guys on. I took a week off because I became very, very, very frustrated with YouTube. My views had dropped dramatically, and I started finding myself watching the views and finding myself watching what was going on and trying to change for you guys. You know, I was trying to make some changes so that I thought, well, if nobody wanted to watch it, the last stream I did, we only had 40 views, and that's been up for 3 weeks now, and it still hasn't changed. So that means that series had gone too long, and you guys got bored of it. So nobody wanted to come on at 11:30 at night and watch it. So, but the disadvantage to that is when I start finding myself changing my channel to try to chase views, it makes me miserable. Makes me absolutely miserable to the point where I don't even want to do YouTube videos anymore. So that changes. That's why I took a little bit of time off and I didn't stream last week. I wasn't going to stream again, to be honest with you. But with the help of some people that are close to the channel, kind of talking me down off the ledge, shall we say, and giving me a lot of support, I was just going to record time lapses forever. And that was frustrating because I still to this day can't figure out YouTube, and I guess it's never going to happen. So that's got to be something I'm going to have to learn. But thank you guys for coming in and joining me, and I just wanted to explain a little bit of what was going on and let you guys know that I'm still here. I'm still doing it. I'm still me. I just I can't going forward change anymore. I want a channel where people are going to want to come to watch it for the stuff I put out, not for the fact that, oh, he's doing this because I like it. He's doing this and he's doing that. So the videos are going to be the way I want to make them. If we go back to the hour videos, we go back to the hour videos. That's awesome. If we go back to realistic, we go back to realistic, and that's all there is to it. And the people that are going to want to watch are going to want to watch. The people that don't. Yeah. You know, and that's the thing is what was happening, Cowboy, was the fact that I would put out a video and it'd be super realistic and everybody was wanting to watch it and it was great and everything was going great. And then that falls off. That gets boring because in real life, you farm the same way every day. You do, whether you're doing plowing or cultivating or lime spreading or fertilizer spreading or cow feeding, you're doing it all the same. So it's kind of boring. And I get it. I get that it's boring. But then I would put the realistic things out because everybody would ask, oh, can you do a realistic thing, Fury? Do a realistic version. And I put it out. Do an hour video. I'd put out the hour video and nobody would watch it other than just a few of you guys that wanted to see it. So I found myself changing. I found myself jumping around. Oh, just do time lapses, do 15. Well, thank you, Kobe. I appreciate it. But there's just a few of you that are like that. Many, many, many of you are like the fact that you use YouTube for a certain reason, me included. Like there's a lot of times I will put on a streamer and I'll be working on a farm or I'll be doing something in the background, and it's great. That's what it's for. But I stay in there and I watch the whole thing, and I, especially if I'm a moderator in that channel, I tend to take it seriously. I may be doing stuff in the background, but I have it up on my second monitor so I can watch everything that's said and everything that's done, and I listen to it. But I was finding myself chasing views and chasing what I needed to do, and it's not the way a YouTube channel should be. It's definitely not something that I can tolerate. Like, Big A hit it right on the head today during his live stream. He said if you find yourself changing your channel and watching views and scouring views, you're going to drive yourself insane and you're going to implode, and that's where I was at. I was like, oh my gosh, I put out a live stream that only 40 people watched. Instead of coming on and having fun and doing my stuff and making the jokes and doing the things that Fury likes to do, I was just getting frustrated. And, Rank just went through that himself. So he put out a video, and the first video took off, and then the next couple of videos didn't really take off that well. So it was frustrating. Travis Gaming. How do I know that name? Do I know that name? But welcome in, Travis. Hi, my dad. It's different. But anyways, so it was easier for me to just take some time off and throw up the time lapses. The time lapses are easy for me. I can do them on my laptop, and it's frustrating because in my household, my wife uses my computer, so I have to do like my actual recording PC, like with my mic and the whole 9 yards. Like I can come on and record a time lapse or record a video on my laptop because I can just take it in the bedroom, but I can't get the quality that I like. You can see the bigger difference when I'm on my PC. It's pretty decent quality. So I'm kind of like, when I do live streams, I'm kind of stuck. I have to wait for everybody to go to bed, then I can fire up the computer and live stream. So I know many of you get frustrated because it's late, but I don't have much of a choice in that matter. So that's when I go, and that's when I'm going to have to continue to go, at least until our bedroom is done. We're in the process of making a man cave for Fury so I can record and stream. You know how hard it is to go onto a multiplayer server with no microphone? I'm not going to lie. It's a pain. It's a pain. Because you're typing on the screen, and then you're typing and you're still trying to moderate someone's stream, and it's like, But anyways, enough of that. You guys know. So going forward, last thing I'm going to say on that is from now on, my videos are going to be my videos, and that's the way that's going to be. If we decide to go full realistic, we decide to go full realistic, and that's it. The people that want to stick around and watch me will get a good teaching, and the people that don't won't. And that's it. And I love you all, and I hope you all stay. That's the truth. So I know realistic is boring, but actually someone very close to the channel told me the other day that you never. What's so quiet? Oh, with the time lapses? Yeah, that's the problem. I was enjoying the quiet, to be honest with you. But someone really close to the channel, and he just typed a message on the screen, so you know who he is. I talk him up all the time. he told me a long time ago that he's going to stay true to himself, and that's all there is to it. And the people who come watch his channel are going to want to watch his channel, and that's it, you know. And I got away from it, and I'm sitting here giving him advice, and I'm not even following it. So, but anyways, as soon as we get this plowed in, then we will trace it so that we can use Courseplay, so that we're not stuck doing all the work ourselves. Oh my gosh, because Fury talks a lot. So, and in the famous words of my dad, you can bite me. Oh my gosh, I was crying today. We got into this thing where we were he was trying to sell straw bales, so he's coming to my sell point, and I put a tractor over it, and I tried to block it, and he just knocked it out of the way. And then so he came in to sell more bales, so I put my Krone Big M on it, and he blocked that out of the way. So I drove it up on his trailer, and he drove it into the woods. I had a blast. I was crying. My wife's like, "What are you laughing so hard for?" I was like, "It was hilarious." But it was fun. It was a blast. And I would suggest to anybody who wants to come on his multiplayer server, it is cross-platform. It is free. There's no requirements to come on. You guys got to have the same mods. But we have very little mods. I have my own farm. Cranky and Big A have their own farm. Well, that's it. You know, I made this channel, Cowboy, a long time ago to teach people how to farm. And I know that it's boring. I understand that it's boring, but to me, it's not. To me, I do it every day of my life, and to me, it's not boring. And for that, that was the other thing that Big A had told me. You never know who's watching. So somebody that could be watching in the background may turn around and say that they were enjoying the realistic series, and all I need is one to watch. And then I'm happy because I'm getting that message across. And I know, like I said, I will try to keep it as unboring as I can. I think we ran into a slump on Valley Springs. I think the 28-day months was just a little bit crazy. I do like extreme challenges. I always have, and I always will. And because it keeps the game kind of fresh for me, like you're always going for a goal. But that 28 days was excruciating, even for me. I mean, we had put out 30 episodes or something like that, and we were just barely off the first month. So your series grinds to a halt. Our poor piggies had only gained like 5 pounds. It was ridiculous. So I think that I have to just find a happy medium, which I have. Usually for me, what works for me is usually 3 or 4x speed, which is usually 3, like I can come on, do my video for an hour, and then I can kind of play off camera, and then you guys can come back into the next month. I started doing that a long time ago where it was, 1 episode per game month. But if I have to and it continues to get really like on my nerves, then I'll just turn the HUD off, and then nobody will know what time of the month and what month it is. And but you guys see how much money? Literally, look at that. That's insane. We're 13. This is only 13 episodes in, and I've made almost $11 million already. Yep. Well, the thing is that you're technically not supposed to drive over the headlands. Once you plan it, you're not supposed to drive over because it's like, can you guys imagine? Let me get in here a little bit farther. Can you guys imagine this, 6,000 or 7,000 pound tractor getting, this weighs as much as probably 2 or 3 cars driving over something that's seated? There's Bastion. Welcome back. When you get a chance, unless you were here all along, make sure you guys go back and watch the beginning. I explained why I took some time off, and you guys understand it. But it threw me into a major depression, and I haven't suffered from depression in years and years and years and years. But good old YouTube did it, because I'll tell you, it's frustrating, and it'll kill a good man's soul. Let's just say that, because all I've ever wanted to do is just show you guys how to do farming. And yeah. Do you want me to show you real quick, Bill, when I get up here to the end? I'll show you real quick, if you'd like. And I'll go as quick as I can so you guys don't have to watch it. But I'll try to put out videos that are like a happy medium where I'm teaching people, but we're still kind of pushing the series a little bit so you guys can kind of not get as frustrated with 27-day months, 28-day months. You know what I mean? I'll try to keep it pushing and keep, the series going at a good clip. There's a happy medium between going too fast and too slow, and I'm starting to learn it. And I can always throw in a couple time lapses too, so that'll help me out and help you guys out too, We can have a recorded video then a time lapse. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with tweaking. But when you're changing your style, that's crazy. Give me 1 second here. I'll get to the end. Okay, so the best way to do it, this is how we do it in real life. Okay? This is the best way that you can do it to judge how much space to leave. Okay? So I'm going to lift this up. So, you see how I'm driving the Steiger here? Well, it's actually a Versatile, but to me it looks like a Steiger. All right, and I'm dragging this big old plow behind me, which is technically a disc plow. It really is. It's technically, we would use this for a cultivator. But anyways, you would get your front wheels. So if you're in cab, see how you can see your front wheels? You get your front wheels right on the edge of the tractor or on the edge of the field, and that's how much space you leave. Right there. Just that. And that's all you leave, and then you can cultivate that right up to it, and then you'll have enough space, because if you look, watch what happens. If I left that space and then I come up here and I was to drive this way, it's exactly the width of this. So your tractor from nose all the way back to the tail of your implement is the same width this way as it is this way. That's the easiest way to do it. That's the easiest way that you can always do it. And listen, there's things like baling and things like mowing and things like fertilizing, spreading, and lime spreading that you can do the headlands first because you're driving over it anyways. The biggest thing what you want to do is you want to not drive on the headlands once you've seeded it. Like my dad, he used to beat our heinies when we would drive over it afterwards because it'll compact it'll ruin everything. Now, I'm not saying you have to play Farm Sim exactly, absolutely realistic. Nobody does that. I don't even do it. Do you think that Trex thing right there it's a real machine, but not really a real machine? If you know what I mean? It's just like, so don't feel bad if you want to play realistic and you do use auto load or you do, because the bale physics in this game are horrible. Everybody knows that. I even use auto load because on what I was doing the harvester, I couldn't stand like loading the trees by hand. That's ridiculous. So, but there's nothing wrong with tweaking your gameplay every once in a while. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody plays the way they want to do. But I was holding myself to a different standard, and then I was chasing and blah, 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 blah. We're not going to keep going. So, for all of you, those Missouri fans out there, Missouri College, and I know Bill's from Missouri, and I don't know if any others, they just won, and they kicked the last second field goal to win. So, I kind of picked that up. So, yeah, and you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, leaving two headlands. But so it's a judging thing, and it's very hard also to judge from in here. The hardest part is, if you notice, like Farm Sim doesn't have the greatest. What's the word I'm looking for? You can't really see that much from in cap. So as much as like what we would do in like real life, we'd play in here. This is what you really want to see. Me too. When I'm playing the game, I want to see where I'm coming, where I'm going. So it's hard, and I always tell you guys, you play as realistic as you want to, and that's all there is to it. Just do what you got to do. And I had to learn that lesson the hard way. But once I get this done, we'll take our little Versatile and we'll trace this field out, and that way we can course play it. We'll get some course play going. Because I wasn't going to bring course play back, but you know what? A good friend of the channel says, you know what? People don't want to see you to plow for 5 hours straight, even though it's realistic. It doesn't matter. People don't want to see that. And I get it. If you guys ever play on this map, listen, on a serious note, this is one of the best logging maps ever. I'm not joking, and I will go to the ends of the earth. This and what's the one that I played before with the Chicken Odyssey? What's the name of that, Bill or Big A, with the Ocean Forest, Ocean City, Ocean something. I call it my boardwalk map because it's Ocean City, Maryland. That's where it's from. This one and that one in Deerlands is a good one. I think, in my opinion, that every I'm a winner. Yes, winner chicken dinner. Every forestry map out there should be terraform ready. If it's not a good map to me. And like I said, that's just my opinion. Oceanside Forest. There you go, guys. Yeah, I haven't streamed for 2 weeks, so you haven't missed much. The last one I streamed was Valley Spring, and you were in that one. It's been 2 weeks since I've live streamed. I took some time off from live streaming. Oceanside Forest is a fantastic map, but to me, on a forestry map, and this is just my opinion, on a forestry map, you need the ability to level stuff like that, and the best way to level stuff like that is with the Terraform mod, and not just our regular Terraform. Because I can go over to that big pile right over there, and I could dig rocks, and I could dig lime, and I could do all that stuff that you wouldn't be able to do on a regular map because you're farming. This map is legitimately, like any forestry map out there, is legitimately a build your own from, like, I don't have to deal with traffic. I don't have to deal with nothing. I literally, whatever my little heart content, I can put in here. If I want to put 75 oil mills, I can put them in. If I want to put 75 pens of pigs, I can. And that's what's nice. On a regular map, you're stuck. And that's why I always go back to forestry maps. I always do. You know, because I just think it's the greatest thing. It's a true survival. You know, you're literally trapped in the middle of nowhere with endless mountains around you, and you got to clear your own way and make your own farm and that stuff. But Ocean City Forest is good. Deerlands is good. They just did another one, too. That group there that's in that. But this map is made by Mr. T-Bone from the Shanty Boys. The same one. The Shanty Boys are the ones that did Blackwater Mountain, or not Blackwater. Something like that. Black something. I played it quite a bit when it first came out, and I kind of stopped. I haven't been on it in a long time. Silver Eagle Forest is by one of the Shanty Boys, but this map has been around since, I think, FS17, 17, 19, and now 22, and it's just gotten better and better and better. I have not had one single issue on this map at all, and I've played thousands of hours on it. All right, last up, down, and we will get this baby traced in here. But as you can see, that's the main reason I don't have a lot of factories on this map. I don't have a lot of stuff to make money because I don't have to. I can fill that Trex up with 2 million liters of wood chips, and it sells for over $1 million. And it's 87 trees to get me 2 million liters. So you can see how much we have up in the right-hand corner, how much money we have. It's absolutely crazy. So I just stopped. I took all the factories out. I said, we're just buying everything at this point. We'll buy the TMR. We'll have the straw from here, and we'll have our lime. Because I did need a little bit of factories, because I can't play totally without them. It drives me nuts. Because I like to be self-sufficient. I like to be like, have my own seed, have my own lime, have my own fertilizer. I like to have that. Actually, you know what? Our fertilizer is going to come from slurry. I forgot about that. So we got our slurry. The only thing we don't have is seeds, and technically we could make that off the oats. If we bought the auger, we could make our own seeds. So we'd have everything we needed anyways, without having a bunch of factories. So that's why the next challenge will be back on Ocean City Forest, and I'm going to go extreme all the way around. I'm going to go $100 million in debt, plus the last time we were on that, we did 100,000 chickens. I'm going to do 500,000 chickens this time. Just because I love the extreme. You guys know that. And that'll be the series that we go a little less realistic. And then the next series that I pick up will be a realistic series. On top of, once the Sariola map is done. That's another good one. I got on that, and it was one of the maps that just recently came out, and I kind of stumbled on it. I was like, oh, this is kind of neat. There is a disclaimer to playing it, though. The fields are tight. So if you set up course play like this, it'll keep harvesting all the way across if it's the same crop. because the fields are, apparently in where that's from, Finland or whatever, the standard procedure is to go 6 meters wide for a field. That's not very wide. Not going to lie. Not very wide. Sorry, cleared my throat twice. I get on this dusty old mic here. It's been sitting here with nobody talking into it forever. So this morning I went out and I bought a new one. And I just wanted to get on here. There we go. And show you guys that I'm still going. I'm still here. The time lapses will never completely stop because they're nice and easy. Now you guys see how this grass is here? You can get rid of it. Just paint grass over it and it'll disappear. Or plow it in. One of the two. There we go. This little, I call her slow and steady because she's not fast at all, but she pulls like a horse. 675 horsepower for an in-game tractor is pretty dope. Not going to lie. A lot of people don't like articulated tractors. I don't mind them as long as the implement is articulated. And what I mean by that is you see how this plow has a fixed tongue on it? You can back it up. You just got to get used to it. I don't use those. I like the articulated trailer that Big A and I have on the multiplayer server for our bales. Works fantastic, but I don't back that thing into nowhere. I just pull it along and drive it and park it outside a shed. There's no way I'm backing that up. There's no way. So I'm not going to get 2 or 3 workers going, and the reason why I'm going to just get one and we're going to chip some trees is because I'm using the Mark Thor fertilizer spreader or lime spreader, and she likes to run out rather quickly. So I want to keep an eye on it. Now, I'll show you. You can back this up with an articulated tractor. You're just going to kind of go opposite. And the key is don't overcorrect, because I do it all the time. I was on the multiplayer server today, and I was backing in my baler, of all things. And I said, if you run into your own shed, does it count as a bad driver? Because I backed right into my own shed. There, so you can do it. Just takes a while. And what are we going to go? Oh, you know what? We're going to get a different tractor because this one's a little massive for that lime spreader. So we're not shy on money, so let's spend a little bit of it. How's that sound? So I hope you guys are doing great. And thank you guys for coming in and joining me and listening to me. And okay, so let's, we're still in the same day, but we're going to go in this door over here and, every time I paint, I think that this is different, but it's the shade. It's crazy. I try to paint over it all the time, and it's not. It's the shade of the stone. We're going to come in here. Now, you can come in here and muck this out. I've done it many, many, many times. But I'm going to come in here. Let's see. How much manure do we got? We got 3,300. And listen to the sound of that beast. She feels slow. We'll just let her get it done. You see how it done on the bottom. And then we're going to... Oh, we got to trace that. So you know what? Let's get us a nice tractor. All right. So... Here we go. Shh. Just quiet down. It'll be okay. It'll be okay, I promise. But you can get in here. You just got to open this. And then come in here and you can muck all this out. There is also bale storage in here. You can. These are your little automatic waters. Anything this side, you can put bales in here. And it'll either take the straw, but if you keep it this side of the waters, it won't take it. So, it's pretty cool. Or wait, opposite. Sorry, I'm sorry. Because the straw goes out to the front. You got to store the bales over here. I'm sorry. I made a mistake on that. I forgot. The food's in here. The straw's outside. All right, red power. So, here we go. You guys have your favorite tractors. With a vote, real quick. I need a tractor, any size. If you guys want, I'll bring it up. We'll go large tractors, any size except for it's got to be just a 4-wheel tractor. It can't be articulated. So we can go all the way up, and we've got, let's start at 458. How's that? 445. Yeah, 448. The Claas, we'll go 445. We'll go 458. We got to skip the JCB because she's only 348. We can go the New Holland. We can go this Kloss with the TerraTrax. We can go this John Deere 458. We can go tracked. That's fine. Doesn't hurt me. We're only pulling with it anyways. But remember, we're only pulling a little line spreader. So, then we have the case, and then we're into articulated. Nope. Then we have the Challenger, the Fent, and then the Fent 1050. Then we're into articulated ones. Then, of course, these are my mods down here. That one there. So, let me go over them again. The 9RX. Nope, the 9RX is articulated. Not going to use it. You can go the 8RX. That's fine. But the 9RX down here is articulated. And I already own an articulated tractor. 9RT, the tracked one. The 8RT, because I don't have the 9RT, I don't think. Minus the RX. I got you. I think you want one of these, right? The 8RT or the 8RX. Doesn't matter to me. We have plenty of money. We can buy whatever we want. 458 or 458. Does not matter. Valtra? Well, yeah. That's the other thing. I haven't done a Valtra in a while either. But I think I'd only have the Q. I only have the Q, Big A. I don't have the Valtra S. Kubota. I can't get that because that's only 241 horsepower. Although the Kubota, either one. So we can buy two of them. I don't care. We have plenty of money. So it looks like Case and it looks like John Deere. So let's go. All right, Cowboy. We can also do Massey too. We can do them all. I don't care. I don't want too many tractors. I only want like one or two more. So, all right, Cowboy. I'll let you choose. You want your 8RT or the 8RX? Your choice. I don't care. They're both the same horsepower. And then we'll let Bastion pick. Yeah. So which one? I know that Bastion wants the red one, right? You want Massey or you want Case? Somebody just make a decision so we can go. Yeah, I'll pull the. You know what? I'll bet you could. I bet you could pull the fertilizer spreader with that, with the Mahindra. I bet you could. RX. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go the biggest one they can. We're gonna go the United States. Ooh, that. I don't know. I like that better. Yeah. We can go. Yeah, we'll go 1100 weight because we're only pulling with it. There we go. Here we go. Okay, we'll buy that one because I'll show you. We're only pulling this with it because I don't really need it. I mean, we could technically pull that plow with it too, so that's not the end of the world. All right, so because I just need this to trace the field. How fast does she go? 26. All right, let's get us a course play set up here. I have the white field boss. I have it in the mod folder. 175 horsepower, I think it is. And then we'll buy the case for Bastion and Big A's little Mahindra. Yeah, this little jug out here is what happens when Fury falls asleep. All right, so we're going to record us a course. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. I might pick a small map. You know, I was having a lot of fun on the map of, what was the name of that one that I did so many episodes on? I can't see. My brain isn't what it used to be. Craps. You know, I have an old Scott's John Deere riding lawnmower in my barn. And I tell you, I'll bet you I could still fire that thing right up. I bet you I could. Bet you I could. This is a nice tractor. How many of you guys have used this tractor? Because I've never used it. See, there's tractors that I don't use. I have enough Craftsman tools to choke a donkey anyways. Because in the farming business, you buy a socket or a wrench for something that you specifically need, and it sits in the barn. I realistically have over 1,000 different sockets. Because I think for me, I think if I went realistic series, I think on a smaller map works better. Because you're not, I mean, if you were to plow this thing at 3 miles an hour or harvest it, it would take you freaking 10 hours. It would take you forever. All right. Yeah, that's the thing. Agreed. You'll tear the barn apart, or in some people's case, a garage, looking for that 10 millimeter, because I was trying to change the battery and you can't find it. Yep. Oh, man, I'll tell you, I had the weirdest thing happen to me the other day. I'll tell you guys a little bit of a story. So I'm watching Big A's live stream, and I hear this racket out back. It's late for me. It was like close to 11 o'clock at night. I hear this screeching out out the back, on my back field. Our little back field is 10 acres, so we get all kinds of wildlife and stuff in there. So I tell the chat, I'll be right back, whatever. I leave, I come out, I open the back screen door, and I hear this, horrible. It was like guttural screeching. It was terrible. So I proceed to throw my boots on. I go outside. I'm in shorts, but I'm in boots, which is kind of weird. And I go out, and I couldn't see a thing. All I had was my phone light on me. That was it. So I lighten up, trying to see, and I get out in the middle of the field, where the sound was, and what had happened is there was an owl decided to attack a hawk and eat it. And the hawk was fighting for its life, and that's what the screeching was. So I sat there for about 5 minutes, absolutely fascinated with the fact that I never thought in a million years that an owl would attack. Hawks are usually pretty big. And they really are. So now we're going to go down to the steering wheel, and there's our next field. And we're going to rename that 36-acre field. See that? I have almost 60 acres between these two fields. Oh, my gosh. 36.65. There we go. And now we do that so that we can see. Now, here's the disadvantage to doing this, guys. A little quick disclaimer about this. I learned this the hard way. Unless I delete this field, right, no matter what happens, because I've made a custom field on this, no matter what happens, no matter how many times I load up this map, these two fields will be here. What you have to do is you have to click on this right here and then say delete custom field. That's it. So you can see where I left the entranceway to get into the farm on purpose. I came out and I started tracing right away. There we go, guys. 36 and 28 is pretty close to 60, if not more. Yeah, it is more than, it's 52, right? 36, 46, 56, that's 62. 62 acres between our first two fields. Now, let's go over here and buy Bastion's case that he likes. And we'll get the case on the, we will set the fertilizer spreader off first. Yeah. But anyways, oh my gosh, so this owl, which is the biggest owl I've ever seen in my life. It probably stood, if it was to stand up all the way, it was probably over 3 foot. I'm not going to lie. It was absolutely crazy. It was huge. All right, we'll come down to his case, and we'll get the 435 case. We'll put weights on the front because we're not using front. We're not mowing or anything like that. Yeah, we'll go 950, and let's go like that. There you go. Now we got a case and a John Deere and a whole bunch of different kinds of stuff. I never match much in my farms, but it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. And it was fun, and it was exciting. And then I came back to the stream, and he was done. So I was like, really? I missed the last part of it. I told my wife to watch. I said, if anybody says anything bad, come get me. And nobody did. Oh, we're going to put this onto the lime spreader. And then, actually, you know what? Let's shut this down. Since we have the two tractors now, let's get rid of the Steiger, because we'll use Bill's tractor next time to plow. with a field. How's that sound? Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Now, this is a manure or slurry spreader, 20-meter width, holds 20,000, edited to be realistic. So when you guys see this, and I'm not using any precision farming or anything on this, so you guys will see how much it actually uses in real life. You would be amazed. See, what Giants did is they made the usage on slurry and manure so much that it gives you a reason to have animals. Okay? It gives you a reason to want to do animals, because if you're constantly paying for manure and slurry, even though it's a little cheaper, you're going to constantly be going revolving door, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, to that sell point. And that they did that on purpose. There it is. I got lots of it. It holds 20,000. I think I had 50,000. One row at a time. Yeah. Are you using the pull behind or the actual machine that we've all used before? Because no, that one I've seen before is like 5 meters wide, I think, right? Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go. Now we can set up a course play with this, and I'm going to do one thing at a time. So what we're going to do to get our 2 levels of fertilizer, we're going to spread the slurry, then we're going to lime, then we're going to spread the slurry again, then we can seed, because our seeder does not have any fertilizer in it. Okay, so let's get him going right here. We'll get him started on his own little course, all by himself. Okay, first waypoint, no course. I am going to do 2 headlands, though, just because. And we're going to overlap by 7. Generate. It should generate this nice big lines here. May take a few. There you go. That's what he's going to be doing. That's a big field, by the way. And why did he start over there? I don't know. Let's follow him and see what he does. Oh, that one. Oh, that's right. You were using the small one. That's right. Now, was that on Alma, Missouri, or is that on your root crops on Erlengrat? Okay. Good. Now, see how the usage now? I've got that usage turned about right. That's about how quickly it uses. It should use about 1,000 per row or per round. But this is also a very big field, so it may take a little bit more. I wonder if this is not the edited version. Yeah, it might not be. This might be the regular. Anyways, we don't need to watch him now. We can see on the bottom left-hand corner his amount that he's using. So let's go chip up some trees, and when he's done, we'll pick him right back up where he left off, and we'll do one stage at a time. It's easier. If you get a bunch of workers going, it's great. It's awesome. But on the same token, it's hard to keep track of where they are. I found that out when I was doing that 15-minute video. It was a pain in the butt because... now, here's the question. I will let you guys decide. I don't know how many people are watching, how many people are in here, but please feel free to chime in. What's your optimal video length that you like watching? Like, because I don't mind coming on and live streaming, and we're live streaming for 1, 2, 3, 4 hours at a time. But the videos is what I'm talking about during the week. What's your optimal thing? Do you guys like the time lapses during the week, where it's like 15 minutes, or do you want me to come on and farm for 15, 20 minutes, that sort of thing? And that's about the extent that I'm going to ask, like, basically your opinions, because I do still value your opinion. I don't want to go crazy with it. There we go. Get this off here because I don't need it on here. All right, let's chip up. We got 146,000 liters in here, but I've got the cruise control set at 6. Let's go. It is going to stop at every tree, and then it's going to go through it. So let's go right up the side here and get this spread out a little bit more. Just to give you an idea of how many trees we can do. It's just great. I love this. This machine is great, but it doesn't count the trees. Actually, you know what? Let's go to the water. Let's go to the water. Yeah. There we go. Oh, now on Yukon, I was able to just go crazy with the trees like this. I was able to drive right underneath them. This one is... There. Here we go. See, they're weird. The trees on this are tight at certain points, but then loose on other points. Isn't that funny? We bought those 2 massive, massive tractors, and we're still over 10 million. Here's the lake. There's the lake. This is the best and the easiest way to do logging, but the next Ocean City forest is not going to be done like this. We're not allowed to use these. So we better get it out of our system while we can on this series. And the only reason I'm continuing with this series is because, I don't have access? Ooh, okay, we're ready. We're ready. Let's go down here. Up. Oh, yeah, we're right there. We're ready. 224,000, and we will own 3/4 of the map already. There, now we can keep going. Leave us alone. Don't tell us it's not ours, because we'll keep buying it anyways. No Man's Land on Farming Simulator 19. Yeah, you know what? I put out a 72-episode series on FS19 on No Man's Land called The Flattening Project. Basically the same series as this, with the exception of I had a whole bunch of different animals. I had cows, chickens, sheep, I think. I can't remember. Did you guys see the extreme that I did on Sariola? I'm going to be there for a month and a half trying to get that one done. All right, so let's, without driving into the drink here, we're going to get some of these done here in the corner, and then we're going to level this out. I'll show you how it works. So, whew. We definitely don't want to drive into the drink. I do like the way... So that's the other thing that happened. I was telling Big A about it this morning. I woke up, fired up my computer, sat down on it, and my Streamlabs OBS had 2 icons. And I was like, what is going on here? One said desktop, the other one had said regular. Now, he said he uses desktop on his. I've only ever used the regular. But anyways, so come find out what it had done. I had it on... Is it this one or the farm that you have on? I don't have one on Monastery. What you have? Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know what I'm... I don't remember much series much. People have to refresh me. Refresh me, cowboy. What you're asking. There. Let's get him over here now. Okay, so now jump out. And we'll get our construction going here. And what we're going to do now... Oh, you know what? First, we got to do this. Got to get rid of the stumps first, or they will cause major problems for me. There. That was 37 trees, just like that. Just playing around. All right, so let's get construction. I want to get off of here. Children, don't do this at home. Your face will end up like... All right. Landscaping, flatten, and then we're going to open it all the way up. Make it hard. Like that. I don't know if that was the best choice of words, but... Ta-da! We have a bridge. Oh, yes. Yes, it's the same one that you all have. I got it actually from Big A. And it's actually from the in-game mod hub. That's going to have a ridge there. See that? Just like that, guys. I actually learned this trick in Fs19, and then you can just kind of go over this real quick. And let's get down in there. And we made ourselves a nice bridge. Like me and Big AU is the big long one. Yes, yes. That is this one right here. Yes, yes, yes. It is the same one. It is Angemals. It is this one right here. Yes. Same one. Holds 1,000 cows. It's very good. I have 2 of them on this map. Where is he going? Where is he? Let's check on him while we're right here. He's got to be... There he is. Still on his first headland. That's how big that field is. So, yes. Timbo, what's up? But anyways, Cowboy, yes, I have 2 of them on here. I have this one. And this one, I only have 200 cows in the one right now. They're building up. And I have, let's see, 40. I got about 6 months more before they have babies. Now, what I'm going to do on this map, unlike other ones, when they have babies, they're calves, we're going to sell the calves off. And with the money that we have, we're going to buy 200 new ones. And then they're going to come over. They're going to go over in the other pen. But as you guys can see, I don't remember which one I got his off of. All right, Bastion, have a great one, and thank you for coming in, and thank you for spending a little bit of time with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're approaching the hour mark as we stand. But thank you, Bastion, and have a great weekend. I will see you next week. Yeah, you know, they're not very realistic, but anyways, as you can see, guys, this is what we just made. All super flat. That'll plow right in to make a dirt state. We can paint it dirt if we wanted, but right now we're going to continue going along this wall here so that we can flatten the whole thing. And we can do this. Yeah, I like to do extreme animal challenges, like 2,000 or 3,000. And thank you, Bastion. It means a lot for me to see the same regular guys in. I was so depressed there for so long, and a lot of people don't understand, but depression's a real thing. It's no joke, and I was so depressed, and I didn't even know what was happening to me. I mean, I've had points in my life where, you know, you go through this whole, whoops, I missed it. You go through the, you know, where everybody kind of feels sad and you kind of feel down, but when you start to go through this whole, is this all worth it and stuff, you know, then that's a bad combination, which is why Fury's not allowed to drink alcohol anymore, because when I was younger, I was a bad boy, and I'm not allowed to. I mean, I make fun of the, you know, the mods addiction hotline thingy, but it's a true thing for me. You know, I was an alcoholic for years and years and years and years, and it's not a good combination. So I started feeling the same way when, you know, you just think you're not worth it. You think you're not, and it's, you know, it's okay to talk about it. It's okay. And I was just going through so much of that negativity, that floats around, and people don't understand it's a bad thing. So if people, you know, if people are, yeah, it's not funny. Luckily for me, I have a good support system around me, and I get in and out of it usually in a couple of weeks. But my farm sim community has been amazing too. You guys are amazing to this. You guys don't understand the things that people say in live streams and what people say in comments. I mean, this is no joke. It could be the difference between life and death. So that's why I always say, you know, we do this for you guys, and we do it on a regular basis because we enjoy entertaining and we enjoy making videos, and I enjoy teaching. And that's why. But it's no joke. So he's only got about 2,000 left. So let's tab over to him. Yep. I guess he's doing his thing. We're going to let him turn around and get into his pass first. Holy cow, guys. Okay, which line did we put him on? I've never seen a course like that. Have you guys? How does he know where to go? Have you ever seen a course like that? Okay. This might not work. Okay, so we're going to stop him. We're going to do this. Maybe we shouldn't have any headlands. But anyways, let's go fill them again anyways. Maybe we should just not. Yeah, because he's wide enough on both ends. Whew. That was crazy. I never seen one like that before. Then again, I've also never used this truck on course play. So we have enough money to where we could just hire a regular worker. I've used it before, so yeah. This is a nice little truck, though. Gets dirty fast, but it's all right. Whew. Brakes are good. Brake check. There. Yeah, let's just, with this truck especially, let's not play with course play. Let's just get a regular worker going. And now, once we get through the slurry, through here, then we'll just buy it. Yeah. Straw, 60,000. What is our cows at? 304,000 liters of total mix ration yet. So, yeah. No, it's a 20 meter. Should be anyways. Should be. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Wait a minute. There is no width on it. It's not. Oh, you know what? They may have set it up that way. Yeah. That's horrible. It's just horrible. You know what, Big A? It may be. I might have to go in the XML and check it. They might have put, instead of 20 meters, they might have put 2. Because I've seen that happen in mods. You know, you get busy and you get going fast. They might have put it at 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to hire a worker first. I'm going to put my, what do you call it there? My vehicle control add-on to where it actually is the width. And we'll see what this does here. Because he's wide enough, we've got plenty of space. So let's go right about here is where I'm going to be guessing. And we're going to go. Let's see what it says it is. Because you may be right. It's saying 9.6, which it's not. It's 20. I know it's not 9.6. But let's see what it does. Let's see. Let's see. They're covering at 9.6? All right, maybe it's 9.6. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, and then we're going to hire a worker, and off he goes. He should be able to cover it now by himself. All right. Perfect. All right, let's go back to... Well, that's the thing is, I've had family members, still have family members that were an integral part of my life for a long time, and just we've had falling outs. Construction, and I always forget that. I have to remove that course, don't I, Big A? Because it's going to show on here. Yeah. So what I have to do is go to here, go here, and then this, right? Then it shouldn't show on that. There we go. All right, let's see. Yeah. Doesn't it look like bigger than 9 meters? I thought it was 20. Anyways. All right, let's continue on our way here of making ourselves a road. There, I gotta stay back here and get the first level part of it done. Now, the best way to use this, I don't know if any of you have done it before, but don't use the square. Use the circle. Because you can go on it, you want to stay on it about a quarter. Trust me from experience, you want to, see how that lowered that right down there? You want to keep it at like a half, and then as it's going, you move it across. There we go. One more, and then we'll go up the road here. Oh, see that? I like it. Like it, like it, like it. Make that even. There we go. Whoops. There we go. And now we'll drive our trucks across it to figure out where we are. Why did he stop? I don't want to have to do this myself. Might have to switch to a different slurry spreader. It's a field. It's a worker. Look, he's going. I wonder why he won't turn around. Anyways, at least he's doing a couple passes by himself. Now let's do our test on our little bridge. Nice. Oh, right there. We'll have to come back right there. You can see where it is. Well, first of all, easier to see this way. Remember, this is all going to be plowed in anyways. Okay, and then perfect. And then we're going to go done. Awesome. There. Perfect, perfect, perfect. There we go. We'll drive up our little road. Nice. All right, Fury. Good job. And we'll make the next field about that width anyways. It'll work out. But that's why, Tim and gang, why I got rid of a lot of the discords and things that I was in, because I can't have negativity, because I end up thriving on it. And when I thrive on it, it ruins everything about me. It brings me all down, brings me all sad, all sober, and it just makes me start thinking negative. I'm a happy person, and I want to stay happy. So, you know, and people think I'm joking, but I was in about 3,000 or 4,000 discords. Always had my name everywhere, and everybody streamed. There was a point in time when I was watching 20 or 30 streams at a time, but 90% of the channels I was watching back then had some negative connotations to them, or whatever the word I'm looking for. And it just was like, you know, it was bad. A lot of things were going on. I still watch a few of them, but I don't obsess about them like I was. And yeah, people laugh at me all the time, and they say, "There's no way you were in that many." Yeah, I was. There's no joke. And I went to one. I follow one person. Well, two people now. I'm sorry. I follow. That's what happens when you try to spin the camera at the same time. The next series on Ocean City Forest on this one, you know what? We had a great turnout for the mining stuff. Look how far away he is still. This map is huge for a 2X. We may do a mining map. Like a legit, like, I think what I'd like to try to do, Yukon Valley was such a success and everybody loves that map. You know, we did farming on it. We did 5,000 in it. We did a whole bunch of stuff on it. But did we do, like, legit mining? Not like the cheaty, like, van down by the river stuff. I'm talking about, like, getting on there and doing, like, legitimate cleaning up of pay dirt and stuff, you know? And I don't know. People love that series, but on the same token, I'd like to try something new. We just got done with that series. Maybe in a little bit. I know Tim likes the mining part of it. This is fun. See, this to me is cathartic. This to me is just kind of like relax, chill out, just drive. That's all you're doing. You're not thinking. Most of the time I'm jamming music. Today I was jamming music while I was bailing, and then we had such a well-oiled machine on that multiplayer server. It was absolutely ridiculous. Should have seen how smooth. If you get a chance, go back and watch Big A's live stream. We were pretty smooth there. It was Big A was harvesting, and Cranky was baling, and I was loading the bales up, and then I was doing my own thing as far as mowing and all that stuff. And then towards the end, I went and helped Big A spread fertilizer. I can't believe it is either. Yeah, I mean, I'm dead serious. Like, I think you saw that at the end, Big A, but look at this. The Amazon right here is 42 meters wide. That's the one I bought. I'm like, heck, because he was using this one, I think, or this one of the two. But they're only 18 meters wide. Like, I'm like spinning around like it's crazy. But we had a great time, and I laughed so hard. And that's what I want in my life. I don't want negativity anymore. I want to come on. I want to do my videos for you guys. I want to teach you guys about farming. I want to, you know, the more people that I can understand how real life farmers work, it melts my heart when the light bulb goes off and they go, oh, that's why they do that. Where is that guy? Where is he? Is he still back there? Wait, did he run out? No, he stopped again. Okay, well, you guys, hopefully you want to see some fertilizing spreading. So we'll just see, and yeah, I don't know. It might be the machine. In fact, I would tend to believe it's the machine, because I have this machine edited to use a certain amount, and it's not. So, anyways, we'll come spread some slurry for a little bit, and then we'll spread some lime. We'll try the lime with the coarse play and see if that makes a difference. But yeah, we'll finish this field off first and go from there. And yeah, it was great because it was funny. After a while, there's Rank. After a while, I started realizing which way Cranky was going to turn, so I knew which way it was. And then if you noticed on that field 7 that I gave you guys the rye, I was able to I would collect the bales from one row, and then I would jump over and unload you, so you didn't have to stop. Cranky didn't have to stop. We completed that field in like 15 minutes? I swear to God, it wasn't that long. It was like 15 minutes, and next thing you know, I was back mowing. But that's, Rank, I want to tell you. Don't get yourself discouraged. Listen, trust me, and what I was trying to say to you, it's hard to say it while you're typing. But what I wanted to say is that's the biggest reason that I fall into huge depressions is I get watching views and I get watching people and I think, oh my gosh, I'm not doing anything. The same words that were coming out of your mouth was coming out of my mouth all week long. Like, what am I doing? I don't want to do this anymore. This is terrible. That's the worst thing you could do because trust me, you work too hard on your videos. I've watched them. Your videos are great. Don't worry about it. The biggest thing you want to do now when you're starting is just put out content. Just put it out. Just keep putting it out. And people will eventually come. But a word of advice, and I want you to take my advice, don't be like Fury. I want you to seriously pick a style, whether it's realistic, whether it's fast farming, it doesn't matter. And stick to that style because when you get into what I've done and you start going and changing and flip-flopping, people get confused and people leave. Hang on 1 second. I'll stop this so I can read it. It's recording. All of a sudden, yeah, you know what? And you're going to. It's a stressful thing. And I don't care if anybody on the planet says, I don't really care. We all care. We all want to put out stuff that people want to watch. And that's my biggest thing is I get, like, what sent me over the edge, guys, is we were averaging, like, 100 to 200 views every week on my Yukon Valley series live streams. I mean, we were killing it. And then we got to Valley Springs, and the first, like, half of them we did well. And then by the time we got to the end, I got 40 views. Sorry, didn't mean to cough. I got 40 views on a live stream that I live streamed for 3 hours. And it sent me over the edge. Let me get a drink on that one. That cough came out of nowhere. You know what? There's nothing wrong with it. I don't talk during my time lapses, but I learned how to, and a big shout out to my kid. Big shout out to Big A. He's the one that gave me the idea. You know, don't just put out a time lapse or don't just play the game, and you can, and there's nothing wrong with that either. If you're playing the game and you're recording it, there's nothing wrong with that. Do you, and don't do what Fury did, because I'm literally starting over. I've been in YouTube for 4 years, and here I am literally starting over for the 50,000th time, you know, and that's the nice thing I like about time lapses. I could be sick, I could be tired, I don't have to entertain. So, you know, just the biggest advice I can give you is just pick a style, stay with it, and then it's hard, and I know because I do it every day. It's hard not to stare at the views, and you want the whole world to see your stuff, and you want to be this greatest thing, but it gets away from me. It got away from me. Actually, we're making short work of this 40-acre field, aren't we? See, Big A, I think that would be 20. That looks about 20 meters to me. All right, we'll go fill up again, and I think we're going to have to buy some this time. But that's okay. We'll be all right. And why he... Now, I wondered if he would have continued. This, I've never used a worker with this. I've always just done it myself. So we may have to buy a slurry spreader, and I hate it because they're going to use so much of it. Then again, we can always go to a regular fertilizer spreader too. Hey, what do you guys think? You think we should ditch this and get a regular 42-meter one? What do you think, guys? Because I'll do it right now. And then we can set up course play on it. Or at least get a worker done on it. And we'll just buy it and we'll just sell the slurry. You guys want me to do that? Want me to buy a Mark Thor fertilizer spreader, even though we've got a lime spreader the same? Because I will do that quick. Let me know real quick if you want me to continue using this, or do you want me to continue, or do you want me to switch? Do it. Jeffries. Ooh, are you new? Well, welcome in. I've never seen you be here before, but welcome, welcome, welcome into the Free Machine Gaming channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Every Saturday night we live stream. During the week, I put a toss up between live stream or between time lapses and recorded videos, and it's pretty much on the realistic side. Even though I've gotten kind of away from it a little bit, I'm getting back to it. Real life farmer in real life, so you know, hey, let's do it. Okay. Yeah, you know what? But you're not totally unrealistic there, Rank, because the pumps and hoses, what the pumps and hoses does is it gets a giant hose and hooks right to, you see that little machine right there? Boom. Hooks right to that and sucks it right out. And then the hose drags behind you, and they have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of feet of hoses. Comes on giant reels. Right, exactly. But the problem with that is it'll drain your... we don't use it here as much in the United States. It's huge in the UK. Huge. Nice. Well, welcome to the channel, and welcome. We are now. I'll give you a little. Let's do this. Let's get rid of this. You guys are done with this, right? Yeah. Let's do it. I don't want to buy another Mark Thors though because I've already bought one, but I love his mods. I am absolutely in love with the guy's mods, and thank you. Big shout out to Big A for getting me turned on to his mods because he does some good work. Me being a modder myself, it's hard to not like good work. There's this one. That's 20 that one's 20 meters. There's this one, 450,000 liters. And that can do slurry too. Okay, guys, guess what? It's only 24 meters wide. Should we try it? Or should we go to the Mark Thor? Real quick. Mark Thor or this unit here that I've never used before? Should we try it? Should we try it? Yes. Because I got the machine. I've already got the truck. Right somewhere in here. Don't I have the Winter Wolf? Wait. Oh, it's inside the barn. Haha. It's inside the barn collecting manure. Which we could sell that. I've never used that for a worker. The only thing... like I said, it's hard for me to find mods, being a modder myself, that... Oh, I love the sound of this thing. It's hard for me to like certain mods because some people don't. There's... I'm telling you, I'm not here to bash any maps. You guys know how I am about that. I'm very firm about that. But that Lancy Boy map needs a lot of work. That's all I'm going to say about it. It's got issues. Okay, will do. You guys got it. You have spoken. This mod sounds amazing. All right, let's get him off here. Sell this, and that thing does manure, but we're going to sell it because we can buy it. We're making money, hand over fist here. All right, so the only thing I don't like about this one is it unloads slow. But that's all right, another grand. Really like this. They did a good job on the sounds of this. And there's Cowboy Bill's tractor that he bought. All right. So I didn't even know this came with this, to be honest with you. I didn't know. I never tested all this stuff. It's my fault. My fault. Let's see. Winter Wolf. Fifth wheel attacher. Oh, wow. Winter Wolf. Let's stick with that. Let's spread at 18 miles an hour. We're not on... let's just throw our hands up. We're not on realistic on this series anyways. Let's see. Let's go capacity 450,000. If we can't do a whole field with 450,000 liters of manure, we're in trouble. That's a lot. Oh, Fury and Big A, I would have had you rolling. Wait a minute. I could not for the life of me. You know how many times I downloaded a mod, right? Actually, all right, we're going to do this in homage to Big A since he's been a big part of my life lately. Let's go. One of these days, I'll have you guys, I'll have him explain on camera why his favorite color is orange. I happened to be there for that live stream, so I know for a fact that, what it means to him, what the color orange means to him. But I don't think... Are you farming, Big A, or are you watching? Which orange do you want? Yeah, 100%. I've done that, and then I download a mod, and there's all these accessories to it, and I'm like, where do they put it? And I got to go in the XML to find out what it's under the mod description. This is what he usually uses. Yeah, and then we're going to go... Yeah, let's just do that real quick so we're not on this forever and a day. Okay, so... Wait a minute. Does this thing... It does manure, right? And it does lime. We might not need the lime spreader. We might just need a truck. All right, so... All right. Oh, I just hooked to that one. My bad. My bad. Let's go get the right one. There you go, cowboy. Make that mistake on camera. On live. I'll bet you this does salt, too. It's just a salt spreader. This little mod, this is on the in-game mod hub, by the way, or the farmingsimulator.com website. This little, it's called Winter Wolf. It's pretty dope. Now, this thing holds 450,000 liters. I hope it's not jacked up, like to where it uses 7,450. Now, how long is this going to take me to fill? Should we try manure first, or just do the solid fertilizer? Solid fertilizer is going to cost me an arm and a leg, though. Let's try this first. All right, we'll be back in an hour. That's funny. Let's keep chipping some trees here, boys. Got to set the tone, boys. Got to set the tone. Now that works. I'm a huge hockey fan, just so you guys know. All right. Can I please have my chipper back, please? Oh, man. You know, and that's the thing, Cowboy, is when you start getting multiple series going at a time, you literally can't remember. Welcome in. Welcome in, One Little Farms. Welcome into the Fury Machine Gaming channel. Welcome in. A little backstory about myself. I am a third-generation farmer. Just so you guys know, I have a farm in real life. And I just come on here and I enjoy Farm Sim. We are a family, fun, friendly channel. We don't curse, we don't swear, we don't talk politics. We just do our thing on here, and we have a lot of fun, and we tend to lean towards the realism side, but there are times I try to keep at least one series going where I can go a little bit faster, use some bigger equipment, and do things like that, just because not everybody wants to watch the realistic stuff all the time. But my diehards, they love me when they get on a smaller map. I may bring back Meadow Grove. I haven't done anything on that map in forever. And do some realistic stuff on that. We'll see, but we got a couple series to get through first. So, we're going to make our money back real quick. Did that fill up with 450,000 already? All right, let's stop you right here. Let's tab over to... Oh, yeah, baby. This thing is awesome. If this works, if you're able to hire a worker with this with 450,000 liters in it, oh, yeah, baby. All right, so what we're going to do here, too, is let's get here. Let's get our little... Our thing. And detect with 24 meters. Perfect. Okay. So, now let's get on here. We'll keep it here, and we'll see how fast it uses it. Let's hire a worker now. And goodbye. Goodbye. Get out. Goodbye. Get out. Hurry up. You better work yourself down. Okay, 450,000 liters. Holy cow. Slurry manure at absolutely different textures. That's pretty cool. Not going to lie. But welcome in One Little Farms. Welcome in Jeffrey Gawain. Gawain. Is it like that's how it's pronounced? That's kind of cool. That's a different name. It's kind of neat. All right. So we may have found our spreader without even finding our spreader. Now this thing here, guys, this is the Trex 600 put out by Black Sheep Modding, but this is a modded one that is a lot different than his. Not Black Sheep Modding. Yes, Black Sheep Modding put out the original. The original just deletes the trees. This keeps the wood chips and holds 2 million liters. But the way that the modder did it is no matter what you have your setting on, it will shut the tractor off automatically. So here's to hoping that machine works, because that Winter Wolf is becoming quickly my favorite mod. Oh, it'd be nice if I had the... the trailer, the dump trailer holds 500,000. So it comes with a, let me show you. Let me show you here. Winter Wolf right there, heavy duty, comes with a plow. Nice. King Arthur Knights. I'm a huge Knights of the Round fan. but like I don't know their names. Like that period in time, I'm just a huge fan. But this comes with it as well, guys, and it hooks to the front, so you can do snow plowing with this. It comes, oh man, and it also comes with. Let me show you. Oh, there's a salt spreader. See, it comes with an actual salt spreader that spreads salt, so you can do that too. But it also, I noticed this the other day, that it came with this. Is this under this one or the front one? Nope, it's under the. That's for Big A. That's all those tree devourers that we have. Check this out. It comes with this too. Right here. Look at it. Comes with the Phoenix Crusher, and it has an auger wagon. You can put stones in this; it'll crush it to lime. You can put logs in it, and it'll crush it to wood chips. Then you just drive over the sell point and open the auger. It's pretty dope. Whoever made that mod is absolutely. Now that one may come with the Phoenix because I didn't think it said Winter Wolf on it. I think that said Phoenix. But you're welcome. Listen, we like to notice our new people. We like to give you guys time. Oh, look. The worker's working, but what is he doing? Is he going? Why is he skipping? Okay, so well, he hasn't used hardly any. Is that considered double application rate? Yep. So did you know you could spread fertilizer or slurry and then manure and right after it, and it gives you 100% rate? Because look, here's the slurry, 50%. Manure right over the top of it, 100%. Bet you guys didn't know that one. Let me see what he's doing here. Why is he going that way? Let's see what he's doing. What are you up to here, pal? Nope. So, you're fired. Welcome back, Tim. We just had to fire our first worker, second worker, third worker. Let's see if he'll go this way. Why is that? Okay, here's another one, Big A. We found another mod with it off. See, because that's where I want him to go. Anyways, let's just go here again. Try this again. It says 24 right here, 24 meters. This is my frustration. There we go. Why is it overlapping so much? Oh, I don't want to overlap. But anyways, let's just do this ourselves, I guess. Ha! Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, there you go. Just keep him there. Another one of those that's messed up. All right. Welcome back, Tim. Welcome in, everybody. Love to see it. Love to see it. We keep getting people in here more and more. I'll go longer and longer streams. You guys know how it works. The less people we have, the shorter the stream. That's just the way it goes. Because I can talk to myself in a recording. If you guys know what I mean. Recording, you find out, like my wife always says, well, who are you talking to out there? Just talking to myself. Nah, we all have frustrations. Listen, Farm Sim is far from perfect. I've said my complaints about it enough that everybody and their brother knows. I started on FS9. FS9, I played 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 22. I did not start making videos until FS19, though. I was a full-time modder before that. I had 3 mods on the FS17 website, and on 19 we had 3, and then we're not doing any for 22. 22 has jaded me a little bit as far as the modding community goes, but other than that, listen, there's some great modders out there. All right, now let's see where he goes here. Let's see. He's not doing it. I'm doing it. Now, see? No, you can't play me. I know how this works. Okay, well, that's the only thing that helps us is it goes 19 miles an hour. So it doesn't work with the vehicle control add-on, and it doesn't work with I understand that, Tim. I understand the time lapses. Nobody can understand it, and that's why I started typing a little bit. It's more or less to keep the series going, so that you don't have to watch every waking hour of a video. It's easier to come and just do like a 15-minute video, and you guys can sit down, you can have a cup of coffee, you can do whatever. 15 minutes is quick. But I don't mind the videos either. I don't care. I don't care if I have to record for 17 hours straight, as long as people are watching them. Give me 1 second here. What's he say? I have 470 hours since early October. Yeah. Hang on a second. What do we got on this map so far? Look at all the reds. Because see, land purchases and then truck purchases. I've changed equipment like 600 times. I'm not going to lie. 35.15 hours on this map already, and we're only on episode 13. And before I switched to the treks, we had 2,200 trees cut down. Fertilizer usage, 84,724 liters. It's crazy. Yeah. I don't know. My kids always pick on me all the time. They say the obsession is real. Because not only do I farm, but I play farm sim. And then I'm the guy that's going to the farm shows and trying to get all the new equipment. And it never ends. Never ends for me. So my kids always tell me the obsession is real. This fertilizer spreader right here, Big A would love. He is in love with the, not Mach Jesus speed, but he likes the faster farming. He won't harvest. Many of you guys have been here from with me since the beginning, and have seen me harvest fields at 3 miles an hour. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. I switched to the 1X while I was live streaming, because I usually play at 6X speed when I'm trying to get through a series. But I found myself, I said, oh, I got some time this weekend. I'm not live streaming until Saturday. So I played from, we'll start at 10. So I started playing at like 6 in the morning. And I played like 1X speed. So I played like 4 more hours. I'm like, oh, jeez. It never ends for me. Oh, I missed some. So apparently this doesn't work either. You know what? It may very well be the map, too. Because remember, I'm changing the landscaping, hence. Hang on, I'm gonna drive crooked here for a second. I was always like, that's why I like my GPS. Wait, hang on a second. I was always like, who plays Farm Sim? And I'm gonna watch someone play a stupid video game. Trust me, I get it. I used to say the same thing, and then, there was a time, and I'm not kidding, when I used to have 14, 15, 16 streams up at a time, and I was chatting in all of them. I was literally bouncing between them all. So I used to say the same thing, and I say the same thing about the Call of Duty videos, so we're even. I know. I'm sorry, but I get it. I do the same thing. So, that's why I always say that, find yourself a streamer that you get along with, that you share the same interests with, and things like that. And, oh, man, I was on Van Ham's the other day, and last night he was doing this, I don't know, it's Yakasumi or what, I don't know the name of the game, but he's this Chinese mafia guy. Oh, my God, I was laughing so hard. He had to play, Big A, if you get a chance, go back and watch his live stream from last night. You are going to cry. He was doing karaoke, and then he was in there dancing. He had to do a dance-off. But you know how Van is. He's literally dancing on screen while trying to match. I was crying. Laughing so hard. Nice. You'll get it. It'll happen someday. Big A's buying a new one. He's buying a new PC, too. He's been floating ideas past me. And it's great. Now, I wonder if I used I don't know. I got to go in the XML and figure out what's going on with this, why it won't even recognize, because I may just I may switch this, and even though this holds 450,000 and I'll lose the manure in it, I don't care, because I need something that I can just send a worker off with. Because I don't want to sit here for 4 days. This is a 40-acre field. As I was born in Yeah. Yeah, that's, I live in the middle of nowhere. We have about 300 acres on our main farm, and then we have about 2,000 acres elsewhere. And, yeah, and here I am playing Farm Sim. I'm playing the same thing at night. Crazy. Yeah. Oh, I'll bet. No, that's a job. Nope. Not a zip. Nope. Can you imagine? Well, you can, because you work there. Holy rude people when you're dropping their packages off. They say you didn't deliver them, or if you work in the warehouse, oh my gosh, you didn't put it on the truck, and where's my stuff? I mean, it's bad enough I got to deal with the feed mill half the time when they don't give me my stuff I need, but that's just dealing with some snot-nosed kid that I have to deal with, which is fine. It's easy. So, guys, we did it. We tried this out. I'm not a big fan. I do like the fact that it holds 450,000. I don't like the fact that it doesn't work with Courseplay or I didn't try this one on Courseplay, but it doesn't work on a vehicle control add-on, which I use constantly because I can set it and then hit my cruise control and just literally talk. Here, I got to pay attention to what I'm doing. But we're going to see if Mark Thor's works, and we may just go to Mark Thor's. I know it worked because I used it on the other field. But like I said, it may very well be in defense of this mod. So before we give it too many thumbs down, I'm changing the dynamics of this map. I'm changing literally landscaping it. With win some, lose some, maybe. Oh, so you haven't played this game? Yeah, or yeah, you have. You just told me you had like a bunch of hours on it. Wait a minute. Let me go back and read so I'm not making a mistake. Oh, yeah, you played the game. I do know. I have it on console too, and or console or whatever you say. I got it for my granddaughters. I let them. Any plans for me? I'm pretty set. I did see that the new joystick, but I have my own joysticks. I use Microsoft Flight Sim joysticks when I play, but I'm playing on a controller right now. I'm playing on an Xbox controller on a PC, dual monitor, two 27-inch monitors, 32-inch monitors. I'm sorry, 165 hertz refresh rates on both of them. I have a 4070 processor with MSI Tomahawk motherboard with 32 gigs of RAM. So I'm pretty set up. I have a Shure external microphone on a boom stick that I can move around. I do need a third monitor for when I play Truck Sim. I'm just afraid of my watch. Listen. I'm going to say it again. Take my advice. It don't matter if you come on and you mow grass every day of the week or you do silage every day of the week. If that's what you love to do, then do it. Just do it. Because otherwise, if you're doing something that you're not liking, you're not going to put out videos and you're not going to want to do videos. Trust me. Ask Fury about that one. But we may be selling this, guys. I'm going to test one more mod real quick. No. I have in my tower alone probably about $6,000. My main monitor, they're all the same. I have an MSI monitor, 165 hertz gigahertz refresh rate. That was almost $1,000. Nice, Frank. That's the thing. And 6,000 cows. Trust me, you're busy. You're doing it, and you're doing it right. Don't worry about it. If you do silage every time, it doesn't matter right now. You'll change that later. you'll change that. I did 10,000 cows on Yukon Valley, and I felt like I was mowing nonstop. They eat a lot, especially if you're using Maize Plus. And then, okay, so my MSI is about 1,000, so I have 2 of them. And then my Shure microphone, I sent Big A link to it. It was just under 1,000 for that, and then my boom mic was cheap. That was only $19.99. I have a Thrustmaster steering wheel. I have a Thrustmaster shifter, 6-speed. I have pedals and clutches, and I have a keyboard Razor. A Razor 2, it's called, but I call it the because when you look at the screen or look down here, it's lit up in red. It says RII, which is the Razor 2. Yeah, I go in and edit mine. I put, when I have that many cows, I don't hold anything less than 3 million. That's it. Well, this is going to go fast, but I want to get him. I really want to use Courseplay. That's a basic setup. I have, like I said, my pedals are Thrustmaster with a gas pedal, brake, and clutch, even though I never use the clutch for anything, with a holder that hangs from the bottom of the floor, or the bottom of my desk. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I have a, a voice equalizer that I can change the bass and treble of my voice. If I want, I can change it completely different if I choose to, but I choose not to. There. Now let's see if Mr. Mark Thor's mod holds up. You know, here's the thing. On a serious note, you don't need a $10,000 computer like Fury has. You don't need it. You don't. Big A is running on a 1660 Super laptop, and his videos are great. So you don't need a crazy amount. You can get a decent computer that'll run Farm Sim and pretty much most of the games that you want for under $1,000. Mine has been built from scratch, and it has been built by my son. My son's a computer graphics designer. Right, exactly. You don't need a crazy amount. I would say to start, Tim, get nothing less than a 1660, either TI or Super, one of the two. And that will do you fine. That plays pretty much every map. That plays pretty much every you need. And you can get them fairly cheap right now. But go through your specs of... Go look at the back of the Farm Sim game or look it up on the computer. So I'm not spinning my camera there. And look at the specs. And as long as you have a little bit over the bare minimum, you can play on medium or high. And graphics wise, I mean, I'm playing on ultra, and I watch some of my videos back, and some of them are a little blurry too. And I record in 4K, but I only put it up in 1080p. The reason why I do that is because I realize that not everybody has 4K capability. Most people have 1080p. And of my channel, 90% of my channel is watched on a phone. So most phones don't have 4K. But I record in 4K for my own purposes, but that's my own purposes. But when you get the computer... Yeah, see what I mean? You'd be amazed. You would be amazed if you asked around how many people actually play. I had a Dell computer, my first big computer. I used to have a Sugar Beet computer back in the day, and I was still putting out videos. I didn't care they were blurry. I was just excited to make videos for people. I didn't even have an external mic. I was just doing time lapses. I didn't care. I was just happy. No, you don't. Everybody wants the latest and greatest stuff. Trust me, I do too. I asked Santa Claus this year for a whole bunch of stuff. But you don't need it. It's overkill. It really is. It's just most of my 32 gigs of RAM sit there. You only need 8 gigs to play this game. I think probably better off getting 16, but you really only need 8 gigs, I think. But anyways, let's get him working so he can... 100%. Big A just nailed it. Farm Sim is mostly for lower-end PCs. It really is. But my first upgrade computer was a laptop. It was a Dell Gold laptop. I thought it was the coolest thing in the world because it was gold. And I still, what do you think I still record all of my time lapses on? When I went to vacation to my son's house in Georgia for 3 weeks, I recorded every video that I made on that laptop. So, yeah, well, here's the thing is I don't think most people who watch Farm Sim Rank are not watching Farm Sim to watch Farm Sim. So let's not worry about the quality right now. I play construction. I'm going to put out next week. What do you guys think of me live streaming Ranch Simulator? Because I've had it forever and a day, and I haven't put out a video on that in ever. And some truck sim videos. I've got them all. But Rank, right now, just concentrate on getting your videos out for people to see. As you start going up, you'll know what you need. You'll know if you need a little more graphics or a little bit more sound, or if you want to talk or you don't want to talk. Don't even worry about it. You know how many people that I have watched over the last 10 years of watching Farm Sim that don't even talk? They literally just play the game. Yeah, you know, and here's the thing. That's your... Oh, you know what? I got to get up here. I think you're focusing on the wrong thing. I really am. I'm not going to do headland at all because there's enough room on both ends. Let's see what this does now. Yeah, see? Much better. Okay, so it's got to be those mods, Big A. See? That's 42 meters. That's about right. Where's my starting point? Oh, back here. Well, I'm in the process right now. This is my project that I've been working on lately. And pretty much every spare moment I got, I'm building a cab. Like a Mark Armstrong. If you guys ever get a chance to watch a cool looking cab in cab view, it's Mark Armstrong from the UK. His dad, David, and Mark, I think they do videos together, and he plays in cab. He's got a whole thing. That's what I'm building right now as I'm trying to do it. I don't know. I'll check them out after I get done streaming, but I wouldn't worry about it because there's, even with my super duper computer, and this thing could run NASA. My computer could get you to NASA. It really could. I still see a little bit, like I'm so critical of my videos, I get blurry sometimes too. It also depends on YouTube because a lot of times you'll sign on, like earlier, I was watching Big A's stream and I tuned into his stream and literally I was in 360p. I'm like, why the heck does he look like he's inside of a dome? I was like, because my curved monitor was like, it squished Big A's head down so far that he looked like he was inside of a dome. And I'm like, what the heck's going on? Realized that YouTube set me up on 360p. I'm like, what the heck? So maybe that. You know, you never know. All right, let's go. Use up all your line. We know. Wow, why would you start back there, buddy? Just use half your line before one stick is gone. We'll be running this guy. So let's see what he's got going on here. Where am I here? Where's my thingy? Okay. It might have been headlands too. Yeah, well that's it. You know, I mean, I've got money invested into this game now. It looks like blurry, a little blurry on my end. Yeah, and that's the thing. A TV monitor, you don't understand. Like, I can watch your videos ranked and they may be blurry as crap because you know why? I have a 165 hertz monitor and it's gonna clear it up. I don't care what people's videos look like. I think the fact that somebody's starting a channel and you put yourself out there, it makes a big difference. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I literally was watching his, and I watched it for like 10 minutes before I realized I'm like squinting going, what the heck is wrong with his screen? And I thought it was on his end. And normally I'll get on the chat and I'll be like, dude, what's wrong with your screen? But I realized it was on my end. And a lot of times I will, because I'm always doing something. I'm always working outside of Farm Sim. Whether it's modding, whether it's looking up stuff on YouTube. I'm usually chasing mods. That's the truth. I very little play Farm Sim to like fall asleep and things. I hear that from people and I get a kick. when someone says, "Oh, I use your videos to fall asleep," and that one's directly going out to Van Ham. And when he sees this, he's going to laugh. Because he said that to me the other day. He's like, I use your videos to fall asleep. And I thought, thanks. I was like, thanks, buddy. Thanks for using my videos to fall asleep. That's awesome. Are you going to turn? Or are you just going to back up until you go all the way back down there again? Can you turn? Hello? I wish you could talk to the workers. Excuse me, sir. Sir, where are you going? Wow. Okay, I don't get the love of this from Big A. I don't get the love of Courseplay. Drives me nuts how they work. Then again, I don't have to pay them, so who am I to complain? It's funny, guys. You know, on my phone, YouTube always defaults everybody's videos to 360. It's, oh my God. But I was crying because I knew you wouldn't put it out in 360. I knew you wouldn't. That's just not you. But the other thing is, Rank, also try that sometime. If you are finding that the videos are a little blurry, either lower your graphics in your game or when you're recording it, record it in 720. It's not the end of the world. Your videos in the long run will be clearer in 720 than they will be. Like, I'm streaming this right now in 4K. But to you guys, most of you guys who are watching it on your phone or your TV screen, you're only seeing it in 1080p. That's it. So, and I still watch my videos and see a little blur here and there. So we all do it. We all do it. Most of the time, like when I'm streaming, like right now, I have my Streamlabs OBS opened up so I can see how long I've been streaming for. I've got my chat over there in the corner. I've got the big screen is full screen, so I can see that. And I've got it on my phone as well because I want to make sure that it's that people are getting the stream. Yeah. See? Because I filtered it down. And that's the other reason it takes me forever for my my videos to render, because they're rendering from 4K down. If I just recorded in 1080p, it probably would go up on YouTube a lot quicker. But I've always had that fear. I can understand 100% where Rank is coming from. You're paranoid about your videos. You want good quality. You want Daggerwin quality. Well, what people don't realize is Daggerwin has 1 million followers. And he could put out one video per month or whatever, get 50,000 views, 100,000 views, and he's made his money for the month. Some of us small channels don't have that option. We have to put out 5, 6, 7 videos a week. But there was a time I've known Daggerwin, not personally, but I have talked to him for over the last 10 years. I've talked to him several times. And in the beginning, just like everyone else, he was putting out 5, 6, 7. There's Mr. T-Bone. We are on your map, my friend. This, everybody in the chat, this is Mr. T-Bone. He is the map author to this map. He has also done Birch Hollow. He's done a bunch of them. But he's also part of the Shanty Boys map making. And it is with my pleasure to do this map. I have always promised him to do a Let's Play. I've done several ones before, but never to this extreme. This guy is really, really going to send me into a tizzy. Maybe if I wasn't standing there watching him. Oh, you know what? I can't. I gotta. Okay, we gotta stop you and go fill with lime again. But if I'm tired, yeah, I'll tell you my favorites that I watch. I watch Daggerwin. I watch Virtual Farmer. I watch Simulation for the Nation. I also watch Sim Time Lapse. Or not Sim Time Lapse. Let's Time Lapse it. I watch him. And by the way, we are getting rid of that other one, aren't we? Yes, we are. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. It just didn't work out. Didn't work out. Right. Where did it? Yeah, this one. This one, there's got to be some work done to it. But Timbo, I mean, what was I going to say? Who else? Okay, so Daggerwin, Simulation Nation, Virtual Farmer. Virtual Farmer is the one that got me into wanting to make videos for real. I don't know what it is about he's from the UK, but I don't know what it is about his voice, but he just hooked me. And it's great, you know? But, oh, so since he's in here now, DJ Game, nope, I don't watch him. Don't watch Clutch. Don't watch any of those. Because of the fact that I've known those guys before they were big. And their channels have gotten too big for their... Well, thanks, T-Bone. Hang on one second. I'll give you a flyover. They've gotten too big for their britches, as I call it, as my granddaughter calls it. Where they literally... they're all about now just messing around and not putting out farm sim quality videos. Is that anything wrong? No, because I'm not here to judge anybody. I've got enough things going on in my life to worry about what other people are doing. But they just, in my opinion, they're all about fooling around. Like, DJ Goham will take a 100-meter header and just harvest this in one swipe. That, to me, isn't farm sim. You might as well not play it. Daggerwind does some great storylines. Scroft is a good one. Mighty Mike is a good one. You guys want to watch those guys? Those are fantastic guys. Scroft does a great survival role play. Daggerwind survival. Oh, he went viral with that stuff. But anyways, let me get him going on the nearest waypoint, and there you go. Go take off because I got stuff to do. I got stuff to show people. Come back when you're empty. All right, let me show, because T-Bone wasn't in here earlier, so I want to show him okay, get this, and we'll keep it at 7x so I can not take forever to fly around. All right, so we are up here, T-Bone, up in the corner. You see my first two fields I made, 28.04 acres, and then that one over there is 36 acres already, just in the first plot. I have my thing, and these trees, I don't know how you put them in there, but they're on the edge of the map. Then again, when you're making a map, you have all the freedom in the world. I couldn't chop those down. I couldn't do nothing with them. But anyways, we put a nice fence up, and it's not the end of the world. It's a great map. I gave you kudos to T-Bone in the beginning, where I said this and Ocean City Forest is probably one of the best forestry maps I've ever played on. I've played how many hours on this? 35 on this series alone, and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds before that. Never had an issue. But anyways, let's get up higher so you can see. I'll get rid of this. I have flattened from the edge here all the way to here. And look at, guys, no issues with flattening it. How many maps have you seen where you flatten it and something happens? We had two trees I had that when I flattened it, the stump stayed even after I removed it. I mean, come on. Well over 5,000 trees already. Now, here's the question I have for you. I don't know if you want to give it out or not. You can if you want. How many trees are on this map? I mean, is there... I'm guessing, since I'm at 5,000 just for this, I'm guessing at least 100,000. It's got to be close. Because if we go to right, you can see where we kept our road going, where we've cleared, and I've landscaped over your poor little thingies. I know you loved them, but I'm getting rid of them because this is the landscaping project. So unfortunately. Now, what other maps, guys, do you know that let you do that? It's also Terrafarm ready, which is very rare for a map to be Terrafarm ready, and what I mean by that is I can come up here with my Terrafarm excavators and stuff and dig out lime and everything like that. It's all ready to go. You could make a gold mine on this. But we're going to be... Now, I may not be able to do those. I may not be able to get... Ooh, that's going to be a rough one. How am I going to do that, T-Bone? Ooh. How am I going to flatten that? Because those rocks will stay. Unless I can terraform them. Did you update this map to the rock crusher? Because I might be able to crush those rocks. Because we flattened through here. We may have run into our first problem. And it's not a problem with that. Oh, it's called Dark Force, the next chapter. It's a fantastic map. It's an older map. It's been out a while. If you go on to the Shanty Boys website, Shanty Boys Mapping, he's got several new maps. He's working on a brand new one right now. Yeah, go check them out and get some of their maps. And they've got 3 official maps right now on the FarmingSimulator.com website. They've got Matt's map, which is Black Waters, Missouri, I think it is. Something like that. 25,000 to 100,000. Nice. Then you've got Silver Eagle's got his map out. And then T-Bone's got this one out. They're always putting maps out. They've always put them out since I've been playing. And it's just great. In the beginning they primarily did forestry maps, but now they've moved on to just like more or less farming maps. No, this is called Dark Forest. And you can find this on the farmingsimulator.com website, and it's called actually Dark Forest the Next Chapter, because Dark Forest was originally for FS19 and 17. Yay! Yeah. It is, you'll find it, but now I got it. Now see, now you've got me stuck. How am I going to rack my brain and figure out how to, because if I flatten this, guess what's going to happen? We're going to come along and we're going to flatten this, right? And it's going to be under those rocks. I can feel it right now. And it's going to make those rocks float. So, here's a question for you guys. Would it be acceptable for me, because I am not in any way, shape, or form going to give this map a negative look at all. I won't do it. I will not do it. So, would it be acceptable for you guys if I terraformed around this and left this like a square? Like right to there, and reminds me, I better give a good chuck around. Is there any other big rocks that I need to know of? This is primarily flat through here, so we're good. Uh-oh, I think I might see another one. Okay. I'll just have to rack my brain to make it look pretty. I'm going to leave the farm. That's not going to change. My farm stays where it is. Because here's remember when I made this challenge, the goal was to flatten the entire map and also to clear every tree on this map. So I will do it one way or another. I don't care. Most of it will be done off camera, but you guys will see this will be completely bare. Yeah, I'll bet you there's some mods out there that we can, maybe place something on top of it so it looks cool. I'll bet you I can rack my brain and find it. This will be all easy. There's no big rocks in through here. This will stay the same because that's the animal dealer. That's already flat. So I've already built a farm up there at one point. This will all be gone. Look how gorgeous the water looks. I'm sorry. Can you guys on the screen, can you see the water is like greenish? I think it's awesome. Like most maps you see like the water's like a gray like crap. On this one there's another one. Okay, where did I see that? Right in here. Now, because this is predominantly flat in here, we may get lucky on this section. Threw these in here to throw me off. See that, T-Bone? You threw me off. I was all set to make this map all flat. Now I got to come up with ways to make it around it. But this is pretty flat here. So I think it'll come out. It'll just be, we'll have to go around it, which will be good. I wish it might do that with the other one. I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's get back up here to see. I should have done this. You know what? You know what, Tim? I never tried it. You might be onto something. I never tried that. And you know what? I might be able to take the excavator. Well, let's get this. You know what? We got a few minutes. There's nothing over here, right, T-Bone? No rocks, no nothing. Okay, so we only got those two sections that we got to worry about. But you know what? Tim might be onto something. If I can dig those rocks right out with the terraform, because I think they're placeable rocks, to be honest with you. I don't know for sure. Don't quote me because I didn't build the map. Holy cow, look at. Did he just finish that whole thing with one tank? He did, didn't he? Yes, yes, yes. Now, he's done. So we're going to shut you off right here. And then we're going to, we're going to stop you. Then we're going to get rid of that. And you know what? We're going to go buy another one of these. And we're going to fertilize. I don't think we're going to have to fertilize over it. Some of this we might have to. Yeah, we're going to have to. But we're going to go buy... That one worked well on course play. Yeah, perfect. We don't have to buy that one either. That was... well, he did 17,000 is what he took to do this whole thing. I got an idea. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to grab the... Yes. All right. I got an idea. I don't know if it'll work with the excavator I can't believe he did that whole thing on 17,000 lime. That's crazy. That's awesome. See, this is why I love Mark Thor's mods. Because they're easy, they work, and they work well. Right there. All right, so let's get us, while we're coming back here, we'll grab us a fertilizer spreader. And we will set him off on course plate, and then I want to buy that. Looks like Florida water to me. I didn't know Florida water had a different color. I lived in Florida for a year. Never paid attention to it. Then again, by 9 o'clock in the morning, I was usually in the house. My big bulbous butt was sitting in front of the air conditioner. All right, so first and foremost, let's buy us a little bit of fertilizer. A little bit of Nana in my life. This is 42, but it only holds 14,000. He took 17,000 to get on in there. Now, this one's 42. It only holds 10,000. Okay, so it looks like Mark Thor's, but we're going to change the color of it. Let's go extra, extra, extra large. Let's go to the body so we know what it is. Let's keep it orange. Orange will be for fertilizer. Which orange did I pick? I don't know. I've got 50 different colors going on here. Where's my white mat? There we go. Frame, whatever your orange is here. Nice. All right, now it's actually, have we used the John Deere for anything? What did we try the John Deere with? Did we try the John Deere? Because we just used this one. All right, so let's give Cowboy's tractor a try here. Oh, you know what? I gotta shut this off, and or I'll end up flying around. Since we have not used Cowboy's tractor for anything yet. Nice. I don't know if this would be very feasible with tracks all the way around. I do know it's real, but I don't know how feasible it would be. Although, I'll bet you $100 it'd be like a tank. This thing would probably drive over anything. All right. Man, these mods just work great. UMRV, I liked the map, but the videos that I've seen of it, I was getting a potential little blur on the map when I was watching it. I don't know if they fixed it. They may have. You don't know for sure. Did Big A fall asleep? Did we lose him? Did we lose Big A? We lost him. But great job on this map as usual. You know how it is. And I won't give it a negative light no matter what happens. So I'll rack my brain and figure out what I can do. I'm going to actually buy that in a second here. I should have left that same course is what I should have done, shouldn't I, guys? And just copied it. Because he's the same width. In fact, wasn't it right here? Because I still have the tracks in here. That's true. That's true. 100%. First waypoint. No, we're going to go there. We're going to go 0 headlands. There we go. Right on the money. It worked. And we're going to get him going and let him take his usual. Now this should use less. There. He flies. He flies. All right, let's get out. Go on. Go do your thing. All right, so let's buy us just to see if it works, Tim. I can't get the excavator, and the reason why I can't get the excavator, it would take us 65 years to drive over there. So we're going to get this instead. Oh, did you see I got a realistic one in here now? Yes. I've made mods cross-platform before, yes. It's fairly the same thing, fairly easy. The only thing that console differs from PC is you have to dumb it down. Because what happens is the console only has a certain amount of megabytes and things to work with. So everything has to be dumbed down, shall we say. So for those of you who are interested out there, any map that is cross-platform or any mod that is cross-platform will always, always, always play well. And I do believe Mark Thor's Baylor is on the mod hub. That's cross-platform as well. I think Big A would know more than I would. Oh, did you see? I got this one for you. I got this specifically for Tim. Believe it or not, this is the Cat 982. Now you guys see the little bit of the lines when I get on front of it, right? You see those lines? That allows me to terraform. That allows me to dig right into the ground and take it. So if you guys want, I'll show you how this works real quick. For those of you guys who hasn't seen it, Tim's seen it, Big A's seen it, T-Bone I think has seen it, but some of the newer people might not have seen it. So see how this machine right here takes rocks, and we put rocks in there? We're going to get us a load of rocks real quick. Yes, I've had, well, my last ones for FS19, I made a cow barn that you could feed corn to, which was kind of cool. I made it. I also made a shelf, a pallet shelf, which made it. That was such a simple mod. It was like 1 megabyte. It was so simple. But people back then in FS19 were playing with constantly pallets, so they needed pallet storage. All right, so we're going to go in here. We're going to enable it, which it already is because it's Terraform ready. We're going to enable the machine to be permanent. See, if this is off, then it won't work. So this is going to make it permanent. We're going to dig stones. This is with the material that you're going to dig out of. See, look at all this stuff that I can add. I could take this right out of the ground if I wanted. Okay, we're going to go to stones. We're going to paint the layer dirt. Discharge strength. We're just going to keep it at 100% right now. Then I'm going to change this to flatten up in the right-hand corner, if you see that. Now I'm going to turn you see the purple? I'm going to turn that on, the machine, or the Terraform on. Bang. Oh, purple's on. I'm sorry. I had it off. I got things here. So now I'm going to lower this down, and it's going to flatten it, and it will collect stones as I get closer to the thing. See how the blue's lit up? As soon as I get to the unlevel part, it'll start collecting stones for me. Why isn't that working? Oh, I know. There it goes. Had to do it again. There you go. So why it wouldn't do it on flatten, I got to fix that. There. So Tim is right. So that part of it works. I dig the stones out. Let's just go dump this into our thing, and then we'll... But I got this little little, what is it called? Not excavator. What's the proper word for this, Tim? Loader, I guess. Basically a wheel loader. It's because he was crying about realistic. He wanted a realistic machine, so I got this for him. And it holds. I did up the amount. It did originally hold only 14,000, but I put it to 25 because I don't know realism when it comes to these machines. I don't use these big behemoth. I don't know. We're gonna try it right now. There you go. So that will start making lime. Okay, let's go over to that big rock thing. Let's see. What do you guys think? What do you think? You think it'll take it? If this works, Tim is a genius, and he's going to get a shout out, or not a shout out. He's going to get something special in the game. We'll make something in the game for him and him alone. If this works, because I never even would have thought of that. I thought, well, I'll leave a flat spot and we'll leave it, and we'll find out real quick for us. I just hope it doesn't lower it underneath it and leave like a gap, leave them floating. Where were those things anyways? Anybody know? I know they were up here someplace. I also got to do this. Oh man, I love my additional game settings. I can remove stumps without having to chop them up. Such a game changer. Let's go in here. All right. You can see the elevation change. And here's the thing, guys. You don't have to always be extreme like Fury and flatten this out. This is very farmable. especially if you're doing like grass and stuff. Where are those things? Yeah, it looked like a ped van. We're not gonna lie. There they are. Oh, these things are huge. Okay, here's the waiting. I doubt it. Whew, I don't know. I'm getting a weird little blur on them. See them? See that? It's a weird texture. Do you think you can bring an 8820 John Deere combine to console? There's an 8820 out. I don't know if it's cross-platform. Probably not. I'm super busy. Let's see. Here we go, Tim. Let's go. No. Negatory. I want to see something. Well, that's the thing is I'm not quite sure if this map's been upgraded to the Platinum Experience. If it does, it might break them. Is T-Bone, are you still watching or did you leave? Well, here's what we'll do. We'll just keep on our same... Yeah, it was no-go. It didn't work with this. Doesn't mean it wouldn't work with the excavator, but I doubt it. Those are actual rocks. I'll look around for you, Little Farms. I'll look around and see what I can come up with and see if I can fix it. It may be, yeah, it just dug under it. So the plan is but anyways, I'll look around and see if I can edit one and maybe send it to you. I don't know, because it won't work that way. You have to have it set up to work on platform, which I could do. Now I'll see what I'll look around and see if I can find you an 8820. I know there's one on PC. Now, Tim, you're pretty experienced with this stuff. What do you think of the physics on this? This is pretty good, huh? I mean, pretty decent. I don't like the weird glass. See the lines on the glass? Does the thing work? What do you think, though? I mean, pretty realistic, I guess, right? For a machine that's in Farming Simulator? You would more or less see this in Construction Simulator than you would anything else. Nice. Good. I did good then. Yeah, that van and that cheaty mod that I used at the end too was ridiculous. That was because, once again, Fury was trying to change and be something that he wasn't, and I noticed that I thought people were getting bored. Instead of just playing the game and having fun and live streaming it, I just got caught up in... Yeah, I know you don't play it. You play a console. That's fine. That's why I said I'll look around for you and see what I can come up with. But that's what I was talking about, Tim, is that you just get caught up in... but now I'm not using that anymore, so I just wanted to test that. Let's go here. But this is what it's called, is the 982XE. It's realistic. Oh, no. I understand. I got it. I gotcha. I stole that from Big A. I gotcha. Now it's all quiet here. What were we working on? Yeah, we were working on something over here. Oh, yeah, some lime. Yeah, look at him go now. Look at that. He's not using hardly any. This is great. I want to get 2 million liters of this. Oh, that's what it is. You know what? Let's go up here. We'll dump this first, and then real quick, we'll work our way to the rock, and I will terraform it over and see what it looks like. Worst case scenario, I will, I'll build it back up. But let's see. We can do it on live camera, live and in person. I hope Van's sleeping, because he normally stops by. I know you're still there. You're always still here, Bill. How's your farm going? You building it? What you working on? Rank's probably working on some silage. I would guess you're probably working on farm builds. You like the farm build. I know you do. There, man. This is why I like this machine. Okay, watch how much we make. I wasn't even full. Okay, so make yourself a sandwich and get ready for this. I'll grab a drink. This will be a few seconds. Not bad. But you can see the money. Oh, the one that's in game, Tim. We got a few seconds before this goes down. You like this one right here. The L8. What is it? 350. I don't have the 350, do I? I have the 180. That one. I have the 120. Those are in game. This one, the L180, because I can find the 350 for you. That's nice. That's a nice looking machine, too. Expensive. They're that expensive in real life. Holy crap. 350 grand. Nice. So you're a John Deere fan? So am I. That's what we own. We have 4 tractors on our farm. We have the John Deere 4640. We have the John Deere 7600. And we have the John Deere 8R. We have, and I can show you exactly what I have. Yeah, I'll find it for you, and I'll put it in the game for you, Tim. Nice. I don't want to leave too much farther. I want to give that, but I was going to show you the tractors that I have in real life. I think it's this one. All the way over right here. There's my baby. That's the one right here. I own this in real life. This is the 4640. I also have, that's 4630. We also have the 4440, which is not that one. One of these is the 4440. You can make it. Whoops. There you go. $1,036,000 just from that. So now you understand why we're not worried about it. Okay, so now I have time. So I have that one. We also have the John Deere 8R, which is way down here. Right. That's the RT right here. This one. This one cost us $275,000 in real life, which is pretty close if you look what they made the price. 8820 combine. John Deere 8820 combine. This one right here. Ours isn't 435 horsepower though. Ours is 350, 357. So that's what ours is. And then we own a little baby, which is our Fiat. I have that way down here in my Fiats. It's Renault. Where's my Fiat? Right here. This is the very one we own, except our top is orange. Instead of, which I think you can change it to orange. Yeah, I think you can. But that one, this is our yard tractor. This is the one that mixes the total mix ration. This is the one that feeds the bunkers. This is the one that we use to dig out silage pits and move bales around. This little baby right here. She's great. She's a little hard worker. But the 4640 is the one I'm in the most of the time. Yeah, let's go try that real quick, and then we'll wrap this up. Susie's done fertilizing, then I'll come off camera. So I think what I'm gonna do is come on. Let's record a couple videos, maybe not the hour. Okay, so it's out there. Oh, those John Deere tractors from the area I like. Yeah, this thing here you have to be careful of. This is where you see right here, 4640. Because we don't have tires like that. We have where's my tires? Where's my tires on this? You can't change it? I know you can. Oh, wait. Is that the tires? Yeah. Yep. That's that one. This is the one, though, that we... I can't remember which one it is. But I know one of these changes the tires to big. Unless it's a different mod that I'm thinking. It might be these mods I'm thinking. But ours doesn't have... We changed out the small tires. We have bigger tires on ours. They're the same size, but instead of... The neighbor owns one of these. That's why I got it. Instead of these little 12-inch or 14-inch tires on the front, ours has got 24-inch tires. Smaller tires, but still, they're like 24-inch. Oh, yeah, these ones. These are great mods, to be honest with you. These are absolutely great mods. Fantastic. And I don't have it in game anymore. But if you go on my page and you look at the Farmall H series, that is, I own that tractor in real life. That was my dad's, and it was my grandfather's and his dad's. So it was my great grandfather's tractor. And it made it all the way to me. 8930. Nice. Yeah, I also like this tractor, not for realism purposes, but I like it because it sounds cool when you drive it, and it's 200 horsepower. When you upgrade it, it upgrades to like 210 horsepower. She's nice. She's nice, but no weight on the front and no 3-point hitch on you. You're literally pulling everything, which is great. I do want to test that real quick. But so anyways, I was thinking, guys, trying to think outside the box of maybe just, would it be better, Tim, if I did the time lapse but narrated like a 5-minute video in front of it explaining what I'm going to do? That way you guys can just kind of watch it. Where did we go to that? I think it was on top of this hill, wasn't it? Yeah, that's the thing, is you got to get the right sound. Now, also, guys, this will get rid of the stumps. If you let it just sit there for a minute, I'm just always in a hurry when I'm cutting down trees on this map, especially. See, it will get rid of the stumps. I just want to see what happens if I go straight to that and what it's going to look like, because that'll judge it. Whoops. Back her up a little bit and get rid of that stump. See, there's so much work you could be doing, like, just want to make a nice little path right up to my rocks. All right, we're not that far away. Feet getting short, nice. Yeah, I got to do that stuff every day, so I understand. It's my purple tree eater. That's what I call it. Yeah, it goes pretty fast. I know when you get 5 or 6 or 7,000 cows, I don't even, if I plan on ever having that much, I don't ever use bales. I use loose because it's too hard to keep up with bales. You're not getting any farming done when you're doing it that way, because you're literally just mowing grass most of the time. Oh, what are you doing there? What do you think you're going to hide? Nah, gotcha. I gotcha. You get down to 5 bales, that'll be gone by tomorrow. Let's just get a little wider so I can see. All right, here we go. Hope this works out, guys and gals. If there's any girls watching, we want to be politically correct here. So you guys like the sound of the new mic better? I do. I think it sounds better in my ear hole. Then again, I haven't really talked much, so you guys haven't heard anything. It's more or less, I think, the equalizer's making the difference. I got rid of that horrible cracking that I was getting, and I think it was because my gain was up too high. You could get rid of you, please. Good guy. All right. All right. Couple more trees here, then we'll try it. He's got to be... Yeah, he's finished. Course play's finished. All right, that gives us a clear path to the rock. We're going to call this the rock. Oh, you know what? That might be flat. Pretty close to it anyways. No, I'm going to have to... It's going to go uphill. Let's jump out here. Let's get set up with this. Let's get construction, landscaping, level. Oh, I have to be careful because that will create a biggest pain in the butt on my field there. It'll take my field out, believe it or not. You guys. There we go. Get her strong. Okay. Well, I'm not going to do both because that requires extra editing, and I already edit enough of my videos. But I don't mind coming on for 4 or 5 minutes and explaining what's going on with the video and then throwing a time lapse in there. I don't mind doing that. See when those stumps did it again, but that'll get rid of that. Let's just ease our way right up this hill here. I'm guessing it's going to go underneath it. What do you think, guys? Got to go a little smaller because I'm going to hit trees. Well, it's not that far off. We could leave that outcrop like that. That's pretty cool. Nope. See. All right, I got to get rid of these trees here. Give me 2 seconds here, guys. Bye-bye. See ya. Doesn't it still feel like you're going uphill? But it's pretty flat. See how good this thing is on the hills. Come on, baby. Chomp, 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 chomp. There's another rock over here, too. So if we can make this kind of look cool when we're done, we'll have it set up nice, I think. And I just said that 3 times. That's awesome. So when adversity hits, you got to take adversity and kick its butt. Boy, trees are thin up here, though. All right, because now we can go alongside that. Man, that one tree is still in the way. I don't know if they're removable. That's the problem. You got that one stump right there. See it? See it? There we go. Oh, I don't think it's going to get... I think they're permanent into the map. What I'm trying to do is see what it looks like if we just put like a column of dirt underneath it. Like, so that it's... That should give me enough room to play with a little bit. Oh, Bill. I'm off on a project already. This is crazy talk because I know what it's going to do already. Let's get down here where we can see a little bit more. Yeah, it's going to float it. But I got an idea. If I can go like this, because it flattens back out up here, and then we can go straight across here. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to do. And then we can leave it, because it's pretty flat around it. So let's raise and lower. What's this one? Oops. What are you guys doing today? Well, we're landscaping. Whoops. We gotta get up here. Let me get here. All right, that looks like a rock to me. So now we're going to go onto the other side, and I'm going to use a... Definitely not climbing up there. I think we're going to make this work. Because if this works, we're geniuses. All of us. All of us. Who's got the inside line? Oh, watching Formula One. How's that on? All right, here we go. Let's keep that along there. Construction, and we'll level it out. Oh, man. These trees are in the way. Too many trees in the way. What are you doing? Are you chipping these trees up, or are you getting rid of them? I'm getting rid of them. Hope you guys are entertained. So I got on this project for nothing. And then I'm going to be in the way, so let's get over here. All right. Flatten. We'll go a little bit wider than that. And we'll go right along the edge here. Let's get you situated. That's going up. I got to fix that. It's just there's so many trees in the way. And then what we'll do is we'll slope it like this and make it, and then I'll paint it. That doesn't look bad, does it, guys? That really doesn't look bad. I can kind of get with this because it's a rock formation, but it'll be flat around it. We'll just make our field go right around it. I'll flatten that out more when we get going. Once I get the trees cleared out away from there. I think that's going to look great. Well, this will come down. I don't know if... Yes, I've seen that movie lots and lots of times. It's a great movie. The one actor just passed away, actually. What was his name? He had the big eyes. I can't remember his name. No. It'll come to me in about 5 seconds. Yeah. But I think this looks good, guys. Look, I think we can accept that. Well, and then what we'll do is we'll paint it like the rock color. We'll find this one or this one. Granite. Let's see. Let's see what granite looks like. Yep. Just like that, guys. And we'll make it look like it's part of the ground. Just like it's supposed to be. Look at that. That, let me get in closer so you guys can see. That actually looks pretty darn dope, if you ask me. It'll look much better once I get everything situated. Look at that. We'll do the same thing here. In fact, we'll flatten it out. Like, we won't even flatten it out much more. We'll just kind of smooth around it. That looks good. Haha. Pretty little trees. I got too many pretty little trees. That is going to work. And it'll be flat all the way up and all the way around that thing. And we'll just leave it. Hey, we did it. We figured it out. All right. Let's get off here and get our tractor back. There you go, Billy. We used your tractor. We've got it limed and should be 100% with everything, right? So that next time I can come and fertilize it. All right. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It'll be like a midfield road kind of like thing. We'll make it look like it's supposed to be built into the map. So it won't affect the landscaping project. It'll still make it work. Yeah, I like it. It worked. That was all Tim. Tim gave me the idea because I went off what he was saying. He was thinking I could dig it. And then next thing you know, I went from there. Look, way over in the distance. See it? That's it. You don't see the trees, but you see my rock formation that I made. That's funny. That's hilarious. But I think we'll go about... Yeah, we'll finish up right here because we've gone over almost 3 hours now, so... We'll wrap it up. I'll come off camera and I'll seed for the rest of the day. I'll get this seeded. I'll get some more trees cleared. I'll try to get over to the rock formation so we can start making our field. Now, that field over there is going to be a weird shape because they're going to have to go around the rocks. But you know what? Here's one for you guys. I wonder if they make a mod like that has like a observation tower on it, because maybe we can put it like on top of the rock so people could like scale the rock and then get up there into the observation tower so they could like see the whole map. I'll bet you there is. I'll bet you dimes to donuts there's a mod out there for that. We tried out a few mods this one. We got our field fertilized, limed, and then fertilized again. So we got that field's ready to go. We've got 2 million wood chips that we sold. We did a lot today. We got a lot done. We spent crash counter. We spent a lot of time doing there's my crash counter. We spent a lot of time doing talking, but I needed to come on and let you guys know what was going on. And we officially we even showed you how Terrafarm worked. That was good. We got a lot done. We got 2 new tractors. It's great. Maybe every Saturday when we come on to do these different things. I don't want to stream, like next week I think I'll stream Sariola or Ranch Sim. I don't know. But just so that we're not... Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Tim. I think it's got to be a mod out there. It's got to be. What I'll try to do, guys, is stream something new every week, whether it's this one and then Sariola and then maybe a couple of different games in there and then come back to this and go back. You know what I mean? So that I think that's what happened. That was what I did wrong on Valley Springs. You know, we were on day 30, I think, but it was like 17 or 18 episodes of the same, like everything, and I was still waiting for my crops to grow. If I do that again, I got to make sure it's like 1 day months so that we can move along. Let's check our cows here. See if they made any more slurry, and I don't think they did, but what a wonderful stream, guys. What a wonderful job you guys did. You know, it was 20,000 already. That's disappointing that mod didn't work, but that's okay. That's what it's there for. Thank you for all the new people that came in. I think we're going to wrap it up pretty much right here. That's a good spot for us to go. Because otherwise I'll just be seeding and more chopping of trees, and after a while you've rinsed and repeated and seen it. You know what I mean? Nice. Oh, if they are, yeah. Little Farms. If you're still here, Billy, our AKA Cowboy, is what I call him. United Bill 40 is the guy you want to ask questions about. He is the console expert as far as mods and everything that he's using. He plays super realistic. He plays just like 10th Generation Farmer. So it gets a lot of pointers from me, but on the same token, that's his go-to guy, which is great because he's awesome too. They got to be coming close, Bill, to changing out their mats underneath their cows because they do it once a year. I do know that because we just did ours, so I'm assuming they're coming close. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for the new ones. Let's see. Who was the new one? One of the things. Let me go up. That's right. That's right. 100%. And I'm so glad that I've gotten out of my funk and I was able to come back and talk to you guys and I was able to do what I got to do. And I think what I'm going to do is I really like the time lapses during the week because I'm so busy. I don't necessarily have to put out 5 of them. But 1 or 2 of them would be nice, and maybe throw a video in the week where I talk and I go over some things. What do you guys think? You think I should just... That sounds like a good plan, actually. You know, I think alternating between a time-lapse and a talk video works good, too. Yeah, I haven't seen a vid from him in a while. Nice. What's the truck mod you're looking for real quick before we leave? Just going to wrap up. Let me know, and I'll let you know if I've got it or Big A's got it, or we can get it. Big A must have passed out. The poor guy streamed like forever today. He's probably tired. It takes a lot out of us. You guys don't understand. To answer questions, to talk, and entertain, it's a lot. Yeah, I think that's good, Tim. I think it does sound good, doesn't it? Like, if I put out a time-lapse, and then I put out a narrated video, maybe 30 minutes or whatever, you know, and come out and just kind of do a little bit of baby farming and then talk about what's going on, and that way you guys can stay caught up. But GMC Astro cab over. Where have I heard that from? I just had a cab over in here. I don't think I have it anymore, but I literally just had one. I was using it on the beginning of this map, remember? I have the Volvo, which is the platinum one. No, I got rid of it. Yeah, I got this Volvo, but I had the cab over, but I don't know if it's an Astro. I don't know. I know it was, yeah, I play ATS. Wait, I haven't played it since it's updating to 1.49, and I haven't updated it yet. I've still not doing it. Oh, you like that one better, Bill? Where I come in for like 3 or 4 minutes and I say, okay, we're going to do this, and then take off with the time lapse? You know? Because either way is easy for me. I don't care. I mean, whether I'm going to record for 30 minutes or come on for 5 minutes, it's the same thing. I've got to still get set up, you know. But that keeps the videos to around 20 minutes, which is still pretty feasible if you ask me. Pretty feasible to do a 20-minute video. But like I said, my goal with those time lapses was I wanted you guys to come, you know, with your coffee or your soda or drink and just kind of sit down for 15 minutes and then you're through the video. Boom. You know, and that way you guys we could push the series faster, and then my live streams and then my other stuff. Yeah, I know you'll always be here, Bill, either way, so it won't matter to you. All right, guys, we got to wrap it up. We're almost at the 3-hour mark, which is a pretty decent stream for me. I usually go about 2.5, but this old man's voice gets a little tired after a while. You know when I have to start, you can start hearing me clear my throat that I know that it's getting tired. There you go. I could, you know, that's what I'm saying, guys. I don't care. I just want to put out videos to make you guys happy. I don't care about the quality. I don't care about what's in them. I do care about what's in them. I want you guys to be happy, but I also won't chase it anymore. I want to be me. And what I mean by me is I'm going to still put out my kind of videos, but I want to, you know, I want people to watch them. Everybody does. Everybody does. You know how that works. But anyways, let's get this outro done. You know, my wife wrote this outro, and I have to do it every video, which is kind of sad because I don't do them for the time lapse because you can't hear. I'm not talking, which gives me a good chance. But anyways, on that note, ready? 3, 2, 1. Please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Please, please, please enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you are watching this. And remember, I love, love, love you all. And make sure you are spreading that positivity. Don't push negativity on anybody. It's not worth it. It's not worth it for you. It's not worth it for them. If you don't like the streamer, don't like the person you're watching, just move on down the road. That's all you got to do. It's easy. Would there be a way for you could... I could, but I won't. And the reason why I won't is because Giants is cracking down on that. They just nailed about four or five different modders for doing that very thing, because Giants gets... there's only so many licensed ideas that they can put in the game. We can use any mod we want, but I don't want to see, especially Rank, since you're doing videos. You want to make sure that you're not using brands that are not approved by Giants, if you know what I mean. You want to be careful with that. So, like, if I'm using a mod like this Winter Wolf one, it's on their website. You know what I mean? That's what I try to do, is anything that is on their website I can use in my videos. Everything else, with the exception of the Trex, but that doesn't really have a brand to it. So just be careful. But I'll take a look at it, and I do have I do have a few people that I know that are modders that are free. I will contact them. I know they don't charge anything for their mods, but we'll see. We'll get you something. We'll figure something out, okay? And just keep making your videos. But on that note, guys, remember, I love you all, and just keep doing what you're doing. That's all you got to do, and keep coming back and seeing me, and we'll all be happy. And on that note, Fury's going to be out for the night. Have a great weekend. Have a great Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'll see you guys on the time lapses. I'll see you guys on the recorded videos, and we will make this thing work. You guys have always been in my corner. Yeah, it does. And that's the thing. I mean, if you think about reality, it looks like the old W900s, doesn't it? It really does, but all he did was put Phoenix on it. But it looks like an old Kenworth. In fact, he might have taken the Kenworth logo off and put the Phoenix on it. I don't know. But there's certain things that they allow. You know, Kenworth 500, yeah. In fact, I had one in ATS. I had a 521, I think it was, or something like that. Don't quote me, because I'm not a truck driver, so I don't know the exact names. But anyways, guys, Fury's voice getting tired of starting to cough and having to clear my throat, so I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you guys. Monday's video will be on Sariola. Then Tuesday we'll be right back here with this one. And then Wednesday will be a recorded video for Sariola. Then Thursday will be a recorded video for this map. And then Friday will be a time-lapse. Saturday we'll be back here live streaming. And I think next week we'll do either Sariola or we'll do a different game. We'll try to alternate. We'll try to keep it so the new maps every time, so you guys can see something different. All right, guys. Love you all. And I am out of here. Have a great one.